You can. That's not true though, but I will if you want me to. Here, hold on. All right. Oh my God. There we go. What's up, everybody? Yes, I am back. Music Therapy last year on the Gear and Demo Show, where sometimes we talk about gear, sometimes we play gear, sometimes we unbox gear like today, sometimes we just talk about life. Right, Johnny Bean?
That's right.
Ron's messing with his gear. We got Brent Magic Man back in the house. Look at that. Yeah. It's floating in the universe there. Pretty awesome. And we got people in the chat. Let's see how many people are showing up here. We got 8 people. People are calling back in because, of course, I went MIA for, 2 weeks at least?
3 weeks.
3 weeks on this show. I think I did a Sunday show, but I don't know if that counts. And I'm wearing some new glasses, so they might look a little funny. They're kind of big, but they're Ray-Bans, and I don't know. It reminds me of my youth. Remember that, Johnny? Your youth?
What's a youth?
Youths? Exactly.
I'm still a youth.
The two what?
Some of you might not know the reference, but there's a really good movie back in the day. And if you haven't seen it, Brent, tell them what it is.
My Cousin Vinny. It's
My
fantastic.
Cousin Vinny, that's right. Yeah, Marissa Tomei, man. She just kills it in that one. And of course,
yeah,
anyway, just watch it. It's got Herman Munster as the judge.
Fred Gwynn.
Man, what a good movie. I did watch that.
Oops, that was the wrong button. I meant to hit this one.
327 wasn't offered in a 57 Chevrolet.
Right. Oh my God, you know the lines.
Didn't come available until 1962.
That's a car guy when he knows the car lines out of the movie, right? So you guys, as you can tell, I've been to a Styx concert, and I'm wearing the shirt backwards just so you can see where it was played.
Stand up, we can see your sticks.
Oh, speaking of Styx. Look what else I got there.
Oh, tonight's giveaway, Peggy.
Yeah, right. It's pretty cool that they all signed it. Yeah, anyway.
Did they actually sign that for you, or did you buy that?
No, I had to buy it, but it wasn't that much. I was rather shocked how inexpensive it was.
Well, actually, Johnny.
Yeah.
Was that pedal you bought inexpensive too? I'm just trying to get a gauge of
what this pedal.
Yeah, let's get into this.
Are you talking about the thing in the box right here?
No, the one you just ordered.
Oh, that one. Well, we can talk about that later. Everyone here already knows about it. I already let the cat out of the bag, as they say. Where's that thing? Anyway, let it out of the bag already. It was trying to get out. Now it's out, but we'll let it out to everybody. Peggy's like, oh, wow. Did you see the swords back there? That's what I'm going to use to unbox the box, because it's a big box.
Oh, cool.
I got swords ready.
Maybe the Highlander?
I've got this one. It's from the Illuminati.
He's the Highlander.
Illuminati sword right here. All right. It's got inscriptions on it and all that stuff, Did
you get that at the premiere for the Da Vinci Code?
I did. No, actually, my brother Andy procured these somehow, and I don't want to say how. and then there's this. This is actually a pretty heavy cutlass. That thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Aye, mighty.
Yeah,
I like you walk the clock, collar.
That's right. So if the box doesn't open.
That would do some damage.
That'll definitely open a box. That's some noise, right?
I have a question though.
Yeah.
Why are you wearing your shirt? Why are you wearing your shirt backwards if it says Styx on the front?
I put it on so quickly I didn't look. To be honest.
There's the truth. I love it.
You want to see the front? That's the truth. See, I lied before.
The front is probably nicer than the back.
Just pull your arms out and spin it around.
That's much nicer.
Yeah. So.
Just pull your arms out and spin it around.
Yeah.
Let's see it. Take your shirt off, Laz. We got to see
I'm
that.
gonna do this.
Just stop the camera for 5 seconds.
Come on, you said you're wearing a sweater anyway.
Solo layout. You guys ready for this?
I'm wearing a reverse backpack.
I'm wearing a reverse fanny pack.
Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing?
How you doing, Eminem?
I hope you guys are well.
Cool, dude. Yeah, it's good to see you, man.
Yeah, it's good to see you guys too. I do have the same guitar still, believe it or not.
Oh, no way.
Wait,
still got the Wine
2
Red
months?
LP.
2 months?
Yeah,
3 months?
Maybe 3 or 4, maybe.
Wow.
At least, definitely more than 2, but not by much.
I'm back.
So.
There we go.
There you go. That looks more normal.
Yeah, thank you.
Because you can tell you're wearing the shirt backwards.
Well, everyone knows that the concert stuff's on the back, like where it was at. But it was at Concord, as Johnny would say. Concord. California. The Concord. The Concord jet.
Like the bird.
You guys were talking about the Concords the other day. Mm-hmm. That was funny. I think it was yeah. So
the plane.
I've got a Concord shaped object right over there. You want to see?
The plane, boss.
Right there, right in the middle, kind of the black one next to that green and yellow.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the bird-inspired one. That's a Concord.
That is a Concord. Oops, the light's in it too far. There we go.
Oh, look at that orange guitar. I don't know if I've seen that one.
Orange.
Is that a Gretsch?
Oh, is that a Gretsch? Yeah, I'm going to be setting that up for a little get-together with this buddy of mine, Andy.
Look at that.
We're going to start a yacht rock band, and just the two of us.
That's a beauty.
And it still needs the nut put on and the strings put on and blah blah blah. So I'm going to do that tomorrow.
Beauty, eh? Because
I got to play one of the classic yacht rock songs of the 70s and 80s. AC/DC's AC/DC's Back in Black. Is it Back in Black? No, shoot.
That's not yacht rock.
No, it's the it's the what's that one? You Shook Me. The You Shook Me song. Yeah.
AC/DC is not yacht rock. What are you talking about?
We're gonna do yacht rock versions of these classic rock songs. Just so you know. No, I have no idea what we're gonna do. We're getting together. We have a list. You guys want to see?
It seems like it.
No, we haven't even gotten together yet. I mean, we've been talking on the phone. Well, this is how it goes, Johnny. I'm being totally straight with you guys. I have not even played with this guy yet, but we chatted.
Wait, you were talking about music.
Yes, we haven't played musical instruments together yet, Johnny. But we do seem to have in common, similar age and taste in music.
Yacht rock.
We live in Livermore, which has got a lot of wineries and all kinds of places we can play out. And so we're going to try to put some kind of a thing together, starting off the two of us and maybe add some other members if we can to the band. But we're going to just start working on some tunes. And here they are. And this is a weird mix for yacht rock, right? So Word Up. You know that song? Word Up.
It's the common word. That whole thing Korn did.
We're doing a rock version of it. So there's a band that does I'll show it to you guys real quick. I'm going to open it on my phone.
Now what's the word? Now word up.
Rock version of it by this band called Gun Swagger.
That one's pretty good.
Kind of a little NXS-like sounding guitars there. Yeah. So it's yacht rock. Heavy on the rock. So they do like a rock version of it like that. So we're going to kind of cover it in that kind of realm. Like what Van Halen did, Johnny. They did covers, but they did it their way, right? So we're going to do the same.
I wouldn't know.
Well, you kind of know a few things about what's
Peggy Hot and Thunderstorms.
What's a Van Halen?
Johnny, you should give Eruption a listen. It's a pretty good solo.
Yeah, there's this solo known as Eruption.
Your Eruption?
Is it Your Eruption?
Oh, is it?
Your Eruption?
I'm forgetting the name now. You say that.
It's like nuclear. Nuclear. It's Eruption. Eruption. It's like nuclear.
I'll check it out. Hey, I'll play in your band with this guitar.
There you go.
How's that?
Dude, I don't know. Well, we'll keep you on the
Infinity
side of
frets. I like it.
Anyway, no, but if you could play, like bass and stuff, we'll let you in. Anyway, just kidding. Johnny, you're welcome anytime.
Fine.
We can have you come and pop in on some of them like solos, and then you pop off the stage.
Seriously though, if you do get a gig in Livermore,
I'll tell you
at some like winery or something, I'll definitely jam with you guys. So I'll
Dude,
play bass.
I know, it's gonna happen.
Sounds good.
It's definitely gonna happen. So that's one of the songs. Okay, then we're gonna do the Nile Rodgers, and Chic.
Oh,
Good Times. You know that one? Here we go. I'll play that one for you. You know the one. You guys know.
You're gonna get copyright for this, dude. That's a hella hit tune.
That's it. Yeah, dude, and that's so fun. But imagine it rocked up a bit, just like the other song, right? So we're gonna yacht.
Well, you can't make it any better.
No, you can't, but you can change it. And we're not trying to be better. We're just trying to be ourselves. I don't know how it's going to work out. But I have faith, Johnny. That's what I'm full of faith. You know that. All right. If not something.
Is that what the whiskey's called tonight?
You know what? We can call it that because I need faith in this team right now because they're 2 down against the Marlins, and this is their third series. Man. And we can't let the Marlins beat us 3 in a row series, and they're about to like totally kick our butts. They came
I got
back
the acoustic, man.
Oh yeah, pull it out, whip it out, Johnny.
I can't get to it. It's way over there.
Anyway, you're like Ron. You can't. You're stumbling over guitars to get to the other one. Anyway, It is.
Actually, I am.
It's not a bad thing, actually. And
it can be.
It can be a little bit crazy. I know it can be. I agree. So what else? So I wanted to share not just the unboxing with you guys and hook that up and plug it in and play it first time through. John, you got to come by Monday, right? You're going to come around Monday this time. I can give you your birthday present and stuff. I found this really great MXR flanger. I think it's called. Yeah, it looks like.
Oh, you want to give that to me? I brought that over there. What? 3 months ago for you to use?
Yeah, and we used it that one time. No, I've actually played through it.
No, we didn't.
Didn't we? I thought we did. We did
nope.
Well, I did later then.
You've never used. You've never.
No,
it's been
I have.
sitting there
dude,
for
I
months.
did a show where I actually did a.
No, you used the Andy Summers.
No, remember we compared the Van Halen board versus the. I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah. Well, then let's do it Monday. Maybe we were planning on it, and we never got to it. Is that what it is?
Well, because you started itching, and I didn't want to come over.
Oh, man, that's right. That was a while ago, right?
It's a long time ago.
This goes back, you guys. If you're new to the channel, and I don't think there's anyone here new.
There's nobody new
Let me
here,
check. Let's see
Stop
who's
joking.
on the channel. We got Bay Area Rich here. We got Johnny Bean. Actually, I had 3 new subscribers this week, which is pretty cool. I haven't even done a show. Which is
right on.
Right on, new subscribers. Thank you for joining. We got Peggy in here. Of course, Johnny's there. Just some music therapy dude. Oh, all right, that's me. And then we've got Janice Lala. We got Peggy Bouchard. Ron the Gunner Man Gunner. Look, he's even got a shirt with a gun on it.
Oh my god.
We got CC. CC's in the house. Dude, is his guitar done yet or what?
Yeah. Ron said to give him a call.
I got to clear it, but I can't do it until the humidity goes away. 100 degrees or 105 with 100% humidity, not going to work.
Yeah, and there's no way to just suck the humidity out of a room. I mean, you'd have to put a lot of
Well, the show's not over yet, Laz.
You'd have to put... Well, that's why I invited you, Johnny. This is great. No, that's what you do is you buy a bunch of sponges, man, and you just put them all over the place and see what happens. It should suck it all up, right? That's what they do in guitar cases when you have an acoustic. Anyway. Peggy, I said Bay Area Rich. Dude, I got to show you something. Let me grab this. This is pretty awesome.
Yeah, sponge in your guitar case is a good way to get mildew.
I don't want to knock over the swords. I might get my toes chopped.
Give us something to grow on.
Check this out. When I was in Gurneville, in the wine country with my sweetie for her birthday weekend, I found this in this cool little shop of stuff.
Who's that?
Who is that?
There goes the sword.
What the hell was that?
The sword fell down. Hold on.
He just cut a hole in all of his pedals. Just sliced them all in half.
Thank God it was this one and not the big cutlass one, because that would do damage.
Oh my gosh.
All right, here we go. Hold on. All right, I'm going to solo me so you guys see this a little more better.
Who is that?
Exactly. Who? Who? All right. How do I get rid of this thing? There we go. Exactly. 2 Utes, says CC. All right, let's keep going down here. We got James Z saying that Laz Fantastic. That's right. Thank you very much. Kind of like Captain Fantastic, right? Did you know who was called Captain Fantastic? Ron? Shh.
I had that album.
Come on. Don't say it. Who's Captain Fantastic, youngins? Who in the chat knows who Captain Fantastic is? Come on. CC's got to know this, and so does James. And Peggy, if you don't know this, man, you're going to have 1 minus win. No. Oh, man. Who knows who Captain Fantastic is?
I had
It's
the
a
album.
70s thing. Yeah, man. I'll give you guys a hint. There's this song that I had to learn when my mom was a Brownie troop leader that had something to do with crocodiles. That's the biggest hint I can possibly give you. It's a rock song.
Steve Irwin.
No. Is there an?
I thought you were going to say Monty Hoople. No, that's not it either.
No, that's not correct, sir. Johnny? I'll give you another hint.
Am I allowed to guess or the chat?
Yeah, no, you are. Ron's not, because I thought he's old enough to know, but I guess he doesn't.
Ryan got it.
Okay.
Ryan got it. Ryan, you win. Ding, 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 ding. Where's the ding, ding thing?
I have heard that.
That's
You
not
win
it.
the sword that fell over, Ryan.
You got it. All right. Thank you, Ryan.
How'd that go? Captain Fantastic. He's hardly a hero.
I don't even remember that song, but I just remember, the Crocodile Rock song. I remember when Rock was young.
It's Captain Fantastic, hardly a hero.
Right on. I'll have to check that out. And check out Johnny Bean, exclusively Van Halen on the EVH Kramer guitar. Few knew about part 2, or part Dukes, as I like to say. So I got
Part 2 tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, man. Friday night. Right on. Check that out.
Friday night.
Yeah. Who's the Dirt Cowboy? Right. Scott Hawk, what's up? The Dirt Cowboy. That goes back.
Aren't all cowboys dirt cowboys?
No.
I think there's a certain kind of dirt.
There's an urban cowboy.
What's up, Scott? Scott Hawk. What's up, dude? Yeah, it's so loud. That is so loud. Oh, you mean the laughter and all that stuff?
Yeah, it's super loud.
Is it really? Because it's like right under the microphone. Maybe I should move it down over here like this.
Well, it's also that microphone is super sensitive. So.
Is it? Yeah. Okay, what about now? Let me test it. Better?
Yeah, it's better.
All right. Thank you for letting me know, Janice. This one too? Anyway.
And how's this one, Janice? Whoops.
There's mud in your eye. Anyway, so Ryan is here. Ryan's saying hi to everybody. He guessed right on the Elton John answer. That's correct, sir. We will be doing a giveaway later today, by the way, just so you know. And I will send it tomorrow. I'm going to be here. I'm stuck here again tomorrow. I didn't get as much organized in here as I wanted to, but I did get quite a bit done. The closet is like completely different than what it used to be. Because eventually what I want to do is move what's in there all the way over to the right and put that 4x12 cab in there. Brent, you know the one I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
The one that I bought from you when we first met, man. Was one of the first things that we did was that the first thing? I think that was the first thing I bought.
No, the first thing you bought for me was that orange cabinet, that 2x12.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that thing is killer. What do I know? I'm an old dude. I'm like, you know how many times I've been around the sun, Johnny? Guess.
Several.
Guess. I've pretty much put it out there. Everyone knows how old I am.
How old are you? You had a birthday recently we heard about.
Yeah, I heard it was kind of on this similar day as yours. And it's also a day where all the old fathers and stuff hang out together and barbecue and stuff. So I thought, why not do that too? So, yeah, it is on the 15th.
But you've had a whole week of birthday celebrations.
Well, that too.
Because I tried getting together on Monday what am I saying? On Monday, and you wouldn't show up.
Oops,
Although I
sorry.
did figure out where you were because the photos you sent me had the name of the restaurant in the back, and so I said,
Yeah,
"Hey,
yeah,
I'll
I
be
did
right
that on
over." And you got out of there, huh? You're like, "Oh no."
No, we weren't in a rush. No, it would have been kind of funny, actually. Yeah, it would have been funny. It would have been like it would have been like this situation right here. Like that.
Thank you, first of all, very much for joining us. But now we've got Johnny. Hello, Johnny.
Hi, how are you?
Is that Johnny
Hi,
Bean?
how are you?
Yes.
Hey, man, how are you?
Yes.
Hey, good to see you, man. It's been a while.
Are you still living
been a
in San
while,
Francisco?
Yep.
Yep.
You guys know each other? You guys hang out?
I bet it.
Oh my god, that's so funny. It would have been like that, like Johnny Bean just shows up and like, is that you, Johnny Bean? Anyway, but
I was wondering if he was still Johnny or if he was Andy Summers in that predicament. I was trying to figure out who was who in that.
yeah.
Applied
Young
to
Johnny
your-
Bean.
Okay,
Young-
so wait a minute. So
young handsome Johnny Bean, right?
Monday,
Monday.
you want me to come over then?
If you
saying.
can, and if you want to, if Bay Area Rich wants to come by and hang out too, by all means, bring him with you or something, because we haven't hung out since that last time we got together at In-N-Out Burger that one.
Play
night,
that
right?
clip.
I don't have it. Do you have it? Do I have?
do,
I don't.
but
I didn't load
I
new
have
media
some.
assets. I need to give you powers and stuff. Don't you have the power, or do I have to give you like this special?
I don't have the
number?
power. You need to give
Do
me
I have
the
to give you
power,
that
but
special
I don't need
number?
the power tonight.
You don't want it? Okay. You don't want.
I don't want the power.
Right. That's fine. Johnny's like. Anyway, so yeah, no power for you.
You want power?
Holly Lewis is here. What's up, Holly?
Hey, thank you.
Holly,
He did-
what's going
he did
on?
actually click on my show, and we were actually here. How about that? Oh my God. Anyway, so here we are. We are gonna show some more stuff. So yeah, birthdays. We had like 6 of them in my family in the last 2 weeks, and on top of that, that was right after a week and a half of slaving away trying to get the floor redone in the master bedroom, which basically, if you didn't know, means redecorate your entire place, because if you do any one thing in any one room, suddenly everything else gets looked at and it needs to be redone as well, right? So that's what I did. So I was working very hard, and that was right after a week and a half or so of the flu, which was right after having the thing that made me itch that Johnny was really concerned about.
So
which,
you
by
had
the way,
the flu. You've had the flu 3 times in the last 6 months.
No, I didn't get the flu at all during NAMM. Like
Okay, I'm not going over there on Monday.
The only time, no, I don't have it anymore. That was 3 weeks ago, Donnie. I got the
You're
shingles.
sweating right now. Look at your glasses are fogging up.
Yeah, because I'm wearing this hat and it's hot in here. It's like 74 degrees. in here.
You have a fever or something.
And the only thing that's going to cure it is more cowbell.
You're right about that.
Maybe we'll wait another week.
It's up to you, man. But Monday's fine if you want to come. And the following week, I think it's going to be the 4th of July weekend kind of hangover, right? So I'll be waking up late. Probably. Anyway, just kidding. Yeah, too many booster vaccines this CC, right?
Here we go.
Yeah, I have not even had any shots recently.
Here we
but
go.
I probably should get some.
15 watching now. Let's wait.
Right? It's going to go down. Watch. But I am going to get more.
Oh, it went
before
up
I go
one.
to
16.
Peru. There you go. Because I've got Rico B showed up. There he is. What's up, Rico B? Thanks for making it 16.
It's the wife
Holy
working
cow.
with children effect.
Yeah, see, my wife does work at a Montessori school. So she's basically around, about 16, 17 little germ incubators. And then they give her everything. She's got, like, the immune system from, like I don't know. She's like a Terminator with her immune system. Whereas she brings it home to me, and I somehow seem to catch it once in a while. But, no, honestly, I haven't really had, like, a flu thing in a while. But the
You're like
thing got
chicken
me.
pox again? Dang.
Right? Where's that book?
Oh, my gosh.
That's
I don't want to go to
too
school.
accurate, Johnny. That's pretty
I don't
funny.
want to school, Grandpa. Come on.
That was like literally.
Oh, no.
There he is. That's
Oh,
Johnny. Little Johnny
no.
Bean. Little
There's
Johnny
That
Bean.
really is me, too. That's
That
a
is Johnny
layers
right
to
there.
that one.
That's Johnny right there.
And I was laughing because Laz had
Look at the
shingles,
girl's
what,
face.
6 months ago.
He's like,
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh no! It's
pretty
almost
good.
like
That's
that.
Which is
Oh,
old
that
man
one.
chicken pox, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
What's
exactly.
that painting by? What's that guy? The painting of that the person who's like, oh my god. But there's Johnny again. Young Johnny. Yeah. Let's see. See, this is where Johnny's.
That's
upset.
me as a Ute.
That is you as your Ute. Here you are with Grandpa Bean.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Look at that. I don't
You're
want to eat my
all- you're all
vegetables.
like-
It's the same
You're
as
like,
today,
I'm not
man.
eating the vegetables.
Same thing.
Pops. and then this is where he was trying to talk you into going back to school, and there you are, Nick
Oh
and Johnny
my
being in
gosh,
the
that's
tub.
embarrassing.
That's why I bought this book. Anyway, just
Wait
so
a minute.
being naked in the tub.
Dude, if you want to see me naked, all you gotta do is
Pay you money, right? You just have to
actually, yeah. Come on over to my OnlyFans.
Yeah,
you
there you
can
go.
see all you want over there.
Thank you. No. So
So it's a blank page. Got it.
Johnny in the tub. Don't get any ideas, Holly. It's just a picture. It's a drawing. Anyway. Well, my glasses are steaming
Yeah,
up.
get the
Johnny.
eraser out of there.
My glasses are steaming up.
You're steaming, dude.
Look at that.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's hot in here, man. Oh, you know why? 'Cause
No.
It's hot in here. Still steamed. It won't go away. The steaming will. I got to get that Radix stuff on my glasses. Anyway. So, oh my God.
Anti-fog.
That's fine.
All right.
Anti-fog. There we go.
What's the
All
title
right,
of
it's
this
getting-
show?
Holly's saying it's getting hot in there. So there is something about this like amplifier. It's like, what's in the box kind of a thing. Should we do that? What's
An
in the box?
unboxing.
What's in the
I don't know
box?
what's in the box. We can look at what's in the box. Should we look at what's in the box? It's right
We
behind
should.
me.
I mean, normally, like when I do an unboxing show, like I usually do it like
Start
I
with
wait. No, I wait until the very end. But when you're unboxing and doing a demo,
Yeah, we got to
like in
do
the
it now.
same show, that's different. So you
Yeah.
pretty much have to do that and then do that and then
Got-
Peggy
it done.
wins whatever the giveaway
Got to
is.
get her done. Yeah, exactly. And it's not going to be this, even though it should be something like this. This costed me $15, right? Right, Brent?
Well, I'm mailing a guitar pick tomorrow. It's going to cost $15.
Yeah,
There you
that
go.
cost you $15 purely so you didn't have to carry around the stuff you bought.
That's right, because I bought this and I didn't want to just carry that around. But before we go into that, should I tell you guys what else I got as birthday presents from family and friends?
Sure.
Yeah, it's fun.
My
Because
tan line's terrible.
for years, I'd complained that I never get anything musical from my family for my birthday or Christmas or anything. I'm a musician. I'm a musical person. Never, ever got even a pack of strings or nothing, right? So this year, my friend Tom, who's a musician as well, Johnny, I think you met Tom, right?
Was he
Anyway.
the guy outside the Starbucks?
Yes. The guy
He's
you
like,
met.
hey, I know you. I'm like, oh, crap.
I'm
I hope
gonna
that's a good
get
thing.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the guy.
You're the guy. You're the one who. Anyway, so this right here. That one's for Ron. The pink pointer. This.
I didn't see it.
Guess what this is? Hold on. Enlarge. Enhance.
That's what she said.
Tick, 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 tick. Guess what that is?
Piece of wood.
Biggest, dickest.
It's actually hollow. It's got a hole. Look, he cut a hole in it.
That's why I gave it to you. It's no good.
Which side's the front?
Exactly.
That actually looks like something he messed up on. The
But it's
pickup
hollow.
goes in the middle.
It's hollow. I mean, what is this? I'm actually asking you guys.
Oh,
What the hell is this?
which side is the front?
I choose a side. I think it really
There is
doesn't
no.
matter, but
It's the
but
same.
I'd probably swap this for the I'd make this the back and make this like whatever kind of, But
What are you going to
I
put
don't
in
know.
there?
I don't know.
But
It's got like this little. It's got
the
this
part
little
on the
chipped
front-
off, little chipped off section right there.
The part of the front though, or the part where the holes cut in, you could turn that into where the controls go. So I wouldn't totally
Right.
give up.
Well,
on-
wait, is where the
Oh, I
neck
guess it-
area is?
No, the neck
that
pocket,
sense
the
at
neck
all?
is exactly the same on each side. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Is
and
is that solid or is that hollow up there too?
solid?
Okay, well you can cut that out with a router.
Right. There you go. So the question is, do we make this into just a simple cutting board, or do we turn it into an actual guitar somehow? This
I
is
think
pretty
turning in
freaking
guitar would
narrow.
be good.
To me, this looks like it's almost too narrow for a.
I vote you turn it into a guitar tonight, live on the show.
I'll just chew it. Okay. So I got that from Tom. Thank you, Tom. I think. And then,
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you, Tom.
I
And then my
I'm
brother
leaning-
John.
I'm leaning cutting board, but you guys
Yeah,
do
I'm
what
kind of
you
leaning, kind of either that or maybe some kind of display. I'll like carve ACDC.
Well, they're
into
saying
that
a
or something
clock.
like that, man. Or clock, dude. There you go, man.
I didn't
Clock.
say it. Bay Area Rich and
Oh,
CC
Barry
said
Rich.
it.
Okay, I wasn't even looking at this whole. Make a clock. Okay, Barry Rich. I'm going with clock all day long. I think the clock idea is makes a lot more sense and takes less time, and probably will cost me less money.
But you know what'd be cool?
And then I can give it away.
Stain it with different colors, like a burst with different colors.
Like a rainbow burst. It is
Wow.
Rainbow Parade Week coming up here. Just so you know, Ron. you asked for that one.
I vote you paint it pink.
Oh, you know what? We can have a pink burst with rainbow inside. It'll be the unicorn freaking, clock, and then we'll send it to Ron for his birthday. Right? It's coming up, right?
It's the
Yeah.
Rainbow Bright
About
Unicorn
9 months.
Show.
Oh my God, this is gonna be great. There we go. Holly's all about it. She loves
Look at that.
rainbows. There it is. Oops. Hey, what's up, Mark's Gas Gear Acquisition Syndrome Station, Johnny? We were trying to clarify that.
Oh, you
earlier.
saw that.
Yeah, of course I saw that.
I'm like, Mark, do you actually work at a gas station?
Yeah, do you like pump gas and like wash windows?
Are you
and
actually
stuff?
like cleaning a window right now?
You vacuum people's cars out? Anyway, no.
So
But
you're gonna do the clock thing. I was thinking you could
Tom Lau,
cut
what's
a,
up?
you could cut a circle in the back essentially and put a little piece of plexiglass over it and use that as your access point and go that route. And I think it'd work out pretty good.
I don't think so, Tom.
Tom Lau. He's like, did you see
Right.
that, Johnny?
I don't think so, Tim.
It is the Ron Gunner. Yeah, I say we make it the pink Rainbow Bright guitar and send it to Ron for his birthday. I think we got to do that. You know why? Because here's something else that happened this week. So we were kind of hinting at this earlier. So you all know what Ron got for his birthday actually earlier this year, right?
Right there.
Can you guys see that? Here, hold on. Let's solo you. What is that little thing? Can you zoom? Can you zoom in with your camera?
No.
Oh,
That
so-
is a Randy Rhoads pedal. Distortion
How about that?
number 2024 out of 3,200.
Huh. How about that?
And Laz sent me that.
Last year's model, huh?
Yeah.
And look what I am getting. Number 509 coming to me in the mail. That's right, baby. I found one. You guys were talking about this on Johnny's show, like, what, 2 weeks ago, maybe? And you're saying, oh, the prices are coming down. And I'm like,
Yeah.
So I started looking at them, and I threw an offer at this guy, and then it disappeared. And I thought he got pissed at me because he's like, and then I sent him a message.
Lowballed
and
him.
I told him, yeah, right? Because sometimes people get pissed if you lowball them, right? I basically asked for like 15% off. And he's like, no, actually, dude, sorry, man. If you want it, I'll sell it to you. And he gave me a counter offer, which was decent. And I went with it. Because I told him the story of me giving you mine, and the whole thing. And now Johnny's got one, you got one, I'm getting one. So there you go. So
Brent, you need one now.
So yeah, Brent. Brent's
I'll
like,
show you what I'm
Brent's
using.
the
I have
Randy
most
Rhoads
simple setup,
player.
but it sounds great. And I do love Randy Rhoads. I do love Randy Rhoads.
Yeah, we gotta get one for this guy. So
Hell yeah.
Hills, yeah.
Ian, did you hear that Amaranth is back on Twitch?
No way.
It's true.
But I'm using the MXR Power 50. It's a Jason 800 preamp, and a pedal, and I love it. I think it sounds really good. I think it sounds great. I think it's one of those pedals that'll be popular down the road when people realize it's just a JCM 800 and a pedal.
You know, yeah, this might be a really good, if I knew how to do like not just a poll, but some kind of like, you know what? Use the comments section after the show. That's a good idea. In the comments section after the show, tell me how I should make the clock. Should it be like faces of like people that have been important to the channel in a sense, who've come on the channel, like Janice, like Michael B, like Barry Rich? She hasn't been on my show, but he's like an important person. Like, I don't even know what Hobo Roadie looks like, but apparently he's going to visit me this summer and pick up some of his gear, which is really cool. So maybe I'll snap a picture of him, and then I'm going to use.
I'll have my friend knock on your door. Hey, I'm Hobo Roadie.
Yeah. But thank
Ron
you
will
again,
show up
Hobo
in a
Roadie.
fake mustache. Hi, I'm here.
But Hobo Roadie we are going to meet finally, which is going to be amazing. And I've been wanting to go visit him in his farm. He's got like a barn full of gear, and then he's got a house full of gear where literally, Johnny Bean, you can't walk through the hallways into the bathroom from wherever you are without walking into an amp or an amp head or some gear or something. And then the bathroom's got them too. So everywhere there's gear piled up, like, you know.
Sounds like my
sleeps,
buddy
like
Rodney with all his guitars.
Stacks of amps all around him when he's sleeping. I mean, thank God he doesn't live in earthquake country, I think, and like lower.
Have you seen? I don't know that. I can't remember the guy's name. Johnny, I told you about before. You knew who he was. He's got 88 stacks in his house.
Oh my God, 88 stacks in his house.
That's crazy.
He does reviews. I don't even know how many amps he's got. Younger guy. I can't think of his name right now. But yeah, he said people didn't believe him. So he took the camera and walked around, and there's 88 stacks in the house, basement, and upstairs.
Now, you said you have somewhere around 50 guitars in that room.
Yeah.
Can you do that for us?
I did it last night.
Did you really? I didn't. See, that's the problem, is I don't watch the shows as much as I listen to them because I'm always working or something, you know, and I miss viewing them. But James likes the idea.
I even showed pictures of my buddy Rodney's house with his guitars all in every room, on the walls, living room, kitchen.
And where's the open window?
Don't step on the flush pedal. Where is it? Hold on. I have one. I know there's one here somewhere. Wait a minute. There it is. The flush pedal. They do have a fart pedal, Johnny. Did Barry or Rich buy you one of those?
No, but I was there at NAMM. We saw them, remember?
You know how much they're going for? They're starting like some of these crazy, like the Miku and stuff like that. Let's see. Let's look online. Miku guitar effects pedal.
I just feel like that should be on a show when pedals go too far.
$800 on Revu. A Miku Stomp on Reverb. Reverb.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Go to musicians-friend .vip.
Musicianfriend.vip.
Go to that site.
Okay, hold on.
See what happens.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Musician's friend. Hold on. Okay,
No, I'm just kidding. Don't go to that. Don't click on that.
All right.
You can go to musiciansfriend.com. That's fine.
Yep.
Just make sure it don't have the VIP in it.
Oh, somebody else is messaging me. Michaela's
.laz.
birthday.
What?
My sister. Excuse me.
Oh, gross.
My sister Mary.
Like Foster Brooks. I got Laster Brooks.
For Michaela's birthday. She's like, hey, you coming up? And I'm like, for Michaela's birthday.
Hey, you throwing up?
Yeah, right.
Actually,
have you ever had one of those like bubbles, like when you swallow something and you have like a bubble? I discovered this for the first time at my birthday party.
Now I'm really not going over there on Monday.
I just like, yeah, it was like that. I had this bubble kind of thing, and I had to like get rid of it. It was weird. It was the strangest thing that ever happened to me in life. Really. I had a birthday party. Anyway. All right. So cookies are yummy, says Cookie says. Ian says Cookie says. Ian says cookies are yummy. Yes, they're
Ooh,
not.
cookies.
So
So what
Does he ever
happened?
stop talking?
No, he doesn't.
dude, God, have you not like
But it's his show. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, it's true. So forgive James. He's fanatical. All right, so let's see what James is fanatical. Hey, look at that. Look, check it out. What's up?
Hey,
Alex.
what up with the
Alex.
Rad Man?
Rad
What's up,
Man
Alex?
Radford. Right on. It's a Ferguson. Okay, that's probably a kind of toilet. I
Yeah,
guess.
that, if you ever watched Married with Children,
Oh, okay.
that was Al's dream
little
toilet, the Ferguson.
I see. Okay, it's like a lounge chair, but toilet all at once with a refrigerator built in and cold beers that pop up. And
Reclines.
something like that, right? Yeah.
Put
It
your feet up.
reclines. Wipes your butt for you, basically.
A
A
bidet.
Ferguson. Oh my God. So Alex is saying hi to everybody. Dude,
Alex.
I know that the Giants are playing tonight, right? They better effing win because I'm drinking out of their cup to give them a little extra luck because they need it.
Hey, those are sweaty.
It's fogging up again. Look. Anyway, it's the one thing about these glasses. They tend to fog up in the heat. All right. So, okay, Cece's got a comment. Oh, wait, that would be that fellow who knocks off everyone's gear secrets. Who's that? Who does that? Does somebody do that? And Ian is asking, Johnny, are you going to TwitchCon? Because definitely I'm not.
I wish. If
Why
they
don't
ever bring TwitchCon back to San Jose, I'll definitely be there.
Didn't you go to Vegas for TwitchCon one time, or was that something else?
No, it was Vegas. Yeah.
Michael
That'd be
B, what's up?
On
You must have heard
Vegas.
your name called out to you, and
Oh.
yeah, dude, the rollee is over there behind the sword.
It's
That's
out of the
getting-
box.
So it is out of the box. So this is my promise to you all. This is my birthday promise to myself and promise to you all. Next week's show, this shit is going to be hooked up, including that thing. That rolly thing is going to be hooked up right over here, and I'm going to have keyboards right over here.
Keyboards.
Even though I have pedals below and amps here, there's going to be a keyboard right here, the rolly here, and basically the recording gear set up on the tabletop here, hooked up properly.
Wait
so I
a
can
minute.
start
Somebody
recording.
clip this.
Clip it. I'm telling you, clip it, man. Because
Somebody
this
clip
is
this.
this is how serious I am.
Wait a
about
minute. 2 nights in a row.
What?
Last night, Ron said he was buying 2 more
this. Dude,
guitars and that's
you're
it.
playing right into it. You're playing
And
right into it. I
now
love it.
you're saying you're going to have your studio set up. I don't
Yes.
believe any of this.
Okay, here we go. Now,
Is this
get
April
this.
Fool's 2 days
no,
in a row?
No, but get this. Get this. This is how crazy this is about to get, Johnny. It's about to get wacky crazy. If I don't have it set up by next week, Thursday, I will buy Ron those 2 guitars.
Whoa.
And then he will have to never buy another one of those ever again. So, number one, I can't let that happen to Ron because
No, it sounds like you're buying him. He talked you into buying him those guitars is what it sounds like.
No. And the thing is, I'm gonna have this stuff all hooked up. All right. And
No,
room is
you're
gonna
not.
the room is gonna be,
Ron's going to get
Doing
those
what
2
I
guitars
dreamt
before
of.
you get your stuff hooked up. That's my prediction.
you know, and here's the thing. If this is how there's this app actually that's out there that's called the Stick. It's like this app. Have you heard of it?
No.
Have you heard of it? Okay. Have you ever seen a movie back in the 70s, or it was
No.
with James Woods? Mike's
I thought you were going to say John
Mike's brother.
Holmes.
Mike's brother, James Woods. There was this movie, I think it was called Cat's Eyes or something like that. It's about like it has these like creep show type stories in it, right? And one of the stories is his character.
Oh, Cat's
Is-
Eye.
Cat's Eye, yeah. The
That's
one
from
where
the 80s.
the cat steals the breath away from you in your sleep kind of thing. Remember? Watch out, Johnny. Yeah, watch out.
Ned can do whatever he wants. That's fine.
Johnny wakes up in the morning and Ned's right on his chest going. Anyway.
Ned is my man.
Michael,
That's fine.
Michael B, is good to see you in here, man. I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, Michael B, man. It's great to see you.
Yeah, Michael B.
Very vision blurry tonight.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. Have some of this. I'm kidding.
Oh my gosh.
It'll make your mind blurry too.
Yeah. No, that's great. I'm actually partaking in one of my favorites of all time, the one that we practically
Meth.
killed that
Oh,
bottle
God.
at the Motel 6 with my buddy Martin.
Say that.
Yeah, the Four Roses. The Four Roses.
Play some of that, man.
Yeah. God, I don't even know where that is. That's got to be on. Yeah,
It's on your channel.
YouTube. Yeah, it's on my channel.
Hey, get those
That's
omega
hilarious.
3s, Michael B. I hope you're getting those
Here's-
omega 3s.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
go check that out, you guys. If you want to see that, should I try to find that and then?
Here's what you do. Let me
on.
tell you exactly how to do it.
Music
What you
Therapy
do is
Labs,
you either go
Motel
to you either
6,
go to the
Nam.
video. Hang on. You either go to the video and share the screen, or you go to the video and you download it and then you upload it through the settings.
What I was gonna do is just share the link for people to go watch it after the show.
No, they don't want to do that
Why not? What else?
because if you
work.
show
No
it
one's
on
gonna
here,
work.
it's much better.
It's not coming up. I tried to. Find
Well, we're not talking about that, man. We're
there's
we're
like too many
talking
other.
about.
There's too many other weird Motel 6 videos popping up. You know.
Well, I don't know about all your Motel 6 videos.
Oh, I just saw
Motel
something I did not
6,
want
did
to
you
see.
say?
All right, hold on a second. I'm gonna say.
I need to pause for a
Music
second.
Therapy Labs,
No
Nam.
wonder this guy itches a lot.
Day one. I'm gonna put day one. Let's see what pops up.
That was a good one, Johnny.
All right. Oh, that's after Nam. During Nam. Day 4. What the hell? No, I'm never gonna find it this way. All right. Here's the thing. Just
I'll find it.
Challenge you all to try to find it. Johnny will find it probably.
Dude,
before
I'll find it
anyone.
right now, man.
All right, find it right now. Then.
Dude, this is what I do.
We'll do it.
I do this. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
I'm pretty sure it was 2022. Pretty
I'll
sure.
find it right now.
I got.
Okay, it's
I
the
got
night you
and
guys were
me.
trashed in the motel room.
Yeah, we were drinking that bourbon.
Yeah.
It
I'll
was
find
fun.
it was a jam.
Was it 2022 or 2021? It's got to be 2022.
You guys were jamming out.
Yeah. Maybe I
Unless
should put
unless you took it down.
jam.
Cece.
See the Hydra. Checking out the Hydra there. Driving back from JJ's house.
I had to refill the agua. I was getting
There will be
thirsty.
jams.
What did you call the video?
That's what I don't remember. That's why I can't find it. Otherwise, it'd be easy to find.
After NAM day 1? 6 hours? I
Yeah,
think this
that's
is it.
That's
I
it.
found
That's
it.
'cause
I
it's 6
found
hours
it. I
long.
found
Okay,
it.
share it on the.
That's so funny.
Oh, look at that thing, dude. We jammed out to like 2 a.m. or something. We should have went back for shows and stuff, but we were just tired. And
Dude,
so then
you
we're
need to show
jamming
some
out
of
on
that.
this one. All right,
Split in half.
You need to
Good.
show them.
all right. Hold on.
There's
let's
the
see.
hole for the
Well, I'm gonna open it on my phone and I'll
kill
show it.
switch.
Is that day 1 after NAM 6 hours thing?
So there you go.
No,
I
Yeah,
got
you guys
clear,
are
yeah.
No, this
driving.
was after. This was day
No,
1.
no.
Okay,
I
hold
like
on.
No,
the color
it's 6
scheme,
hours.
Ron.
How else would there be a
Oh,
6-hour
yeah, this
video?
Is it. Yeah, this is it. Okay, hold on. Hold on.
Just scroll, just scrub a little bit. Start scrubbing.
All right. Hold on.
Scrub
We
it.
gotta find out where we're like actually jamming.
Just
I even
scrub
got-
to like
I
the
even
middle
got
of the video.
Party light and everything.
Yeah, he had that light that you plugged in. That was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
Let's go further deeper into the night.
Here they are. Scrub to like the last like 20 minutes. We
Thank
want to
you,
see
Holly.
you guys
Last 20 minutes.
really smashed.
All right, here we go.
Yes. Highlight yourself. Yeah, look at this. Ron, this is before you were here, I think.
This is way before
You don't remember this. This was insanity.
And then find a way to jam online with each other, like actually record and play, stream like real time, play with each other online.
You put it
right?
up close.
Oh my
a little
gosh.
bit.
Hold on, hold on.
Let's see you.
Musical instruments, anyway. And that was a
There's
dream
one
I had
part
back
where I'm
then.
singing and stuff. Hold on, let me find that.
I love that guitar.
That is a great guitar, I gotta
That I
say.
only saw once in a while.
Yeah, for this, you guys, smash that thumbs up.
I'm using the Trio Plus. I'm using the Trio Plus that's what the bass and the guitars are. We just like play the jam and then with the Trio Plus from there. Yeah.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Holly. Thank you, CC.
He said, "Yeah, it's the longest that
What's
he's
he
ever seen me
saying?
playing guitar." He said it was the longest that he's ever seen me playing guitar for, and he thought it was pretty cool.
He's like, I want the guitar back, Laz.
Is this video in slow motion?
No. Is it like swimming in the ocean right now?
They were in
Because
slow motion that night. They had drank this entire bottle of whiskey.
We
Let's
knocked
get to the
out
part where you guys are
2/3 of it
talking to
for
each other.
And that's basically playing in through the little Fly Mini Black Star amp with the Trio Plus in the background for drums and bass.
Show us the part when you guys are jumping on the bed together.
Pillow fighting.
Those aren't
Anyway,
pillows.
It was a lot of fun, I gotta say. We had a great time at NAMM. Freaking Martin's the coolest dude. Super cool. I'm just very sorry that he never got to have any of the rock lobster.
And most people, I don't think, realize how tall Martin is.
Oh God, he's a monster. You know why he's got to wear those
CC,
shorts?
there's
He can't
MPN's
wear any
guitar.
other pants. He's got these
That thing's
parachute
cool.
pants because that's the only stuff that'll fit on his legs because he's got like legs that are like that wide.
Oh my God.
Oh, look at that thing, man. That thing's
That
awesome.
guitar matches
man.
my
Hold on.
background, man. I need one of those.
Hold on.
Yeah.
There you go.
This is the Cosmo Kramer.
The Cosmo Craner.
Yeah, that thing's really cool, man.
I dig it.
You killed
Yeah.
that one, man. That thing's
Now-
awesome.
If I have you do one of those for me, Ron, I'm gonna hate to say it's got to look more realistic, like some of them like pink, some of the pink clouds out in space. What do they call those things? Nebulas.
Nebulous,
Right?
yeah.
Nebulas. That's right. All right, let's get this mic back into position. How's that? Anyway, so we had a great time. Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Tonight, by the way, if you guys aren't ready for it, it's gonna be like she said, long. It's gonna be a long show tonight.
It is?
Yeah, because it's been a while, and it's all good.
Somehow the
Mine's
analogy
like,
was even more.
I want to go to sleep. I want to.
Can I come back in like 5 hours?
You can. No one else will be here though. I'm just kidding. People all around the world will be here. That's for sure. So, where's my invite to the party? XD says Alex. For dude, anytime, bro. You're always invited, man. You know that. Where'd you go? There you are. Dang it. All right. So yeah, watch
You know what
that.
XD means,
Watch
right?
that.
You don't actually read
I-
XD.
You don't say XD, Johnny? It's like you don't say OMG when
No,
when
that's
people say
that's him
OMG.
laughing.
OMG.
That's him. That's laughing.
Like when
picture
people
is-
say OMG, they don't say OMG.
the
Well, you
picture,
can
XD is you're laughing
I
so
know.
hard your eyes are like closed.
Right,
That's
exactly.
the visual.
Look at it
Or you're
sideways. It's a guy
if you have
laughing.
2 X's, then that's really bad. That's like you're sideways laughing. Anyway, thank you,
I did
Johnny,
put-
for that clarification.
Cosmo on the back of the headstock.
Where? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool, man. Yeah, right on. Kinda see it.
It's just a
The
Cosmo
tool pack's in
Kramer.
the wrong place, though, Ron.
No,
It's in
not.
the wrong place, Ron.
Yeah.
It's right on the back of the headstock.
I was
baby.
there. I was digging through the trash.
You know what? I would use one of them, those hex hiders instead. They're really cool. Go check them out.
Those
at
are cool.
Adam's channel.
I would just hand it to my guitar
Adam's-
tech.
Yeah. There you go, man. You got one he's like a butler just waiting, right? To sew your socks and stuff. Right? What was that movie?
Well, I mean, I can walk there, so it's not that, it's not too far off, I guess.
Man. Yeah, by the way, we are going to do some kind of keyboardy stuff here soon. So Korg, yeah, the Mini Log XD. We're going to be
XD.
messing around with that thing. Should I bring it and show you guys a little up close, and then we'll do an unboxing?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yes.
Okay, let me show you this. I wonder if the cable here will make it. Let's see. Yeah, hopefully I don't knock
I
over
do
the
have a
sword.
headphone cable extender I can give you because I'm not using it.
I did buy this set of headphones because it has, look. Ta-da! Okay. I am wearing shorts because it's freaking hot in here. Hot in here.
Look at the beautiful thing.
Now, this is not like necessarily made to be on your lap and play, but there's this one dude who plays it on his lap, and he does a pretty good job of it.
Thing is slick.
You ever seen a keyboard like that, Johnny?
Not in 6 months.
The picture that they took of me at the place was with me like this. It's funny. Yeah.
What? James
true.
C. What are you talking
Extra
about?
dark chocolate.
James C. What's James C. saying?
Don't read it.
Oh, I want to read it. Did you block it?
No, I didn't do
Right.
that. But Janice,
Where's
Janice,
Janice? Did you block it? He took it out of the box. That's right. I did take it out of the box. I'm going to set it up right over here. Right here.
plug it in, or you're supposed to buy 2 new guitars.
Right. You can actually do vibrato on here, like, wah, like
Dude,
that.
dude,
Like that
just plug it
violin
in.
vibrato.
I can't.
Plug it in.
I can't, dude. I got to load software and stuff. It's going to take forever. That's why I haven't done it yet, but I will. Because my sweetie, Friday night she's going out. Saturday she's going away. Then Saturday night we're getting together. By the way, if you guys come, like, if you're in the area and you want to hang out with us, we're going to this bar in Walnut Creek called Retro Junkie.
Retro Junkie.
There's
No
a
way.
band. Yeah, there's a band called the Flock of Sea Girls. They're going to be doing 80s, new age chick band kind of stuff.
That sounds
So
like
that'll
so
be
much
really
fun.
cool. We're going to do everything from Blondie to whoever.
Dude, you should show up with that
Susie and the
keyboard.
Banshees. Yeah,
That sounds like a blast.
right. Well, what I wish that this thing had was a hookup to like strap it on like a guitar,
Oh my goodness.
and then I could like really get down with this thing. But it weighs a ton. It's heavy. It weighs more than most of my guitars. It's got some weight to it. But what an ingenious thing this guy created. And when I do the video on this eventually, when I go into like really the brainchild of it, how he thought it up. And this guy's like a very poetic, artistic kind of like, meditation kind of guru Hindu. He's not even like from India or nothing like that.
What
But
are
it's
those?
like
What are
very
those 4 little drums they have in marching band? They have it on the little strap over their shoulders.
Yeah,
Quads.
You need one of
yeah.
those for that.
See?
The quads.
Yeah, actually, one of my friends, Inti, his son Lucas, did that in high school. Last day of school, they did like the homecoming like parade, and their football team just obliterated the other team, and that was really fun. That was cool to go to see that. But he was doing that, yeah, that thing's strapped on. Very cool.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, dude, I always wanted a
Man, that'd be
guitar.
really cool.
I've always wanted a guitar, dude. I would rock that puppy.
If you watch some of the old Angel videos, you'll see Craig Jeffrey with one.
I'd be more like one of the other songs that I'm going to be doing with this dude Andrew. Let's see. Let me show the list again. So we've got Good Times, the Nile Rodgers version. We were talking about the Word Up song, right? Higher Ground by the Chili Peppers. We're going to do a version of that.
Hang on.
Well,
I know.
somebody else did that song first.
I know, but we're going to do our own.
The guy that you were
like
following around
version,
Nam show.
right?
Yeah.
I remember that guy. Yeah. Hungry Like
And
the
he
Wolf.
actually played one of those keyboards. Wait a minute.
There you go.
He
Hungry
actually
Like
played
the
one of
Wolf.
those.
Hungry Like the Wolf, Duran Duran.
Steven, what?
Rhodes.
Steven, what's his name again?
I wonder, man.
I'm wondering about
And
that.
then-
I'm wondering what I'm wondering.
And then You Shook Me All Night Long by AC/DC. And then I threw in a couple.
That sounds
I threw
like
in Suicide Blonde by In Excess. That would be a cool one. And maybe Runaway by Bon Jovi. Because that's got that cool keyboard part in it. There's a lot of great keyboard songs that you can do with guitar too. So I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to play keyboard.
No,
sometimes,
there's not.
Sometimes I'm going to Yeah, there is Johnny.
Is that true?
Dude,
There's keyboard tunes
is
you
there
can play
is there
on
one
guitar,
that
man?
goes?
Is that
there
true?
one that goes?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ryan, I do
man.
not.
I didn't know you got that, Johnny. That's cool. I like that.
There you go.
That one?
I
Oh
do
yeah.
not,
There's
Ryan.
that one. Yeah.
Thank you,
Very
thank you,
nice,
Bay Area
dude.
Rich.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's
man.
cool. I like
I
that.
gotta
man.
I gotta find some way to make the guitar work with the Rolly seabed. So maybe I'll contact that dude and say, hey dude, you gotta come up with a way to make this thing like, a guitar. But it is cool. Clayton James Hicks, what's up? Sunday is Adam from Miffy Tone's birthday. Yeah. A lot of June baby
Right
birthdays,
on.
right? Yeah, man. Is it still gonna be June? Yeah, it will. Just barely. Right on. Yeah, man. So, Ron, do you know who actually started playing a keyboard with a guitar strap? Who was the
No,
first
sir.
dude?
I
Tell
do
us,
not.
Ryan. Tell us. All right. Holly says, Sammy opened a restaurant in Charlotte Airport. Cool, man. He sure made some great business decisions. Absolutely. Yeah. All
Happy
right,
birthday,
so Tom
James.
Lyle says, Prince. Ben Tom, dude, what's up, man? Good to see you,
Yo.
too, dude. Hope you're
Is that
doing
Ben
well.
Tom?
Tom Lyle says, Prince. James's birthday is tomorrow. See, June baby birthdays. This is amazing.
Happy birthday,
Garguts,
James.
Garguts, what the hell?
Gargus, get in here.
All right.
That would be
So,
cool.
yep, it was
That'd be
Weird
cool.
Al Yankovic.
We got to see somebody drunker than Laz right now.
Weird. I'm going to roll over onto this cup right now. Ah. I'm going to roll over onto a sword while I unbox it. All right, we should do that next, right? All right, so Holly says, my friend, it jumped. My friend opened a guitar store in Nashville Airport. He made a good business decision too. He is a bass player. Okay. Bass players, they are often called not the smartest of the band members, but typically they make good.
Wait a minute. You just wanted me to play bass in your band.
Holly, your song is amazing. Send it to Laz and let us all hear it. All right, yeah, send it to me, man. Is that the one where you said you were singing on or something like that? I was trying to check that out. Hey, Brian Peterson, what's up? Laz, guys, you got to hear this. Word up. Well, anyway. I'm not going to sing. That's for sure, as you can tell. All right. So, what do you want to know about Carolina? Is that the name of the song? And then we got to get my apple juice first, says Garrett Gargets. That's right, dude. Absolutely. You know what we need to get is sound. Ron, you got to sound like where you're filling up a cup or something, like kind of thing. But that sounds more like a
Use the one from Liar Liar that Jim Carrey used.
Oh my god. Right on. Everyone's hoping everyone's well. Okay, no, I made it with AI. I wrote the words. Okay. See, that's what I was talking about, John. You got to do that. Like, you got your song, and then you have AI do the rest. And then AI owns it, and then you're screwed. Anyway, that's why I don't want to use AI. Yeah. Well, North Carolina. Edgar Winter. All right. Anyway, so let's do an unboxing. What do you guys think? Oh, did I show you guys all my presents? So remember I was talking about how I got these like musical gifts? Well, this is what my brother John got me as musical gifts. Hold on. My mom got me an AC/DC t-shirt and a Hendrix t-shirt. And then my brother John got me like some Amazon, like, here's something for a musician's gift. And it's like, I guess those are like if you have bad fingers, those like fingertip things. Like, and it's got like plasticky things, stuff in there. And then some kind of strings. And then what else? What else? Oh yeah, this. Very useful. That's for Johnny's coffee in the morning, because got to make sure you got enough to get you through the whole day.
That's not enough.
Is that not enough? Okay, maybe for the iced tea
No, it's
in the
not.
afternoon.
That would put a hole in my stomach.
Right?
I drink coffee all day long.
It's got some kind of a Stratty shaped object, and then a Lester Paul.
Wait, that has your name on it.
Look at that.
He's like, it does?
Laszlo. How about that? So it was custom made. It did come with one of them straws you know, those metal telescoping kind. So you have to like use that little like
Oh,
cleaner
yeah.
thing for it. So it came with a metal straw that you can put in here for like if you're like a smoothie dude, if you like smoothies. So there you go. So first time ever getting a musical gift from my brother John. Thank you, John. Wrong button. Or was it? No. There you go. But, you know, in the past, I have gotten musical gifts from my musical friends, like Johnny Bean, like, hold on, where's this thing? Everybody's favorite. Hold on, I got a big screen, this one. We should probably try the new amp for that.
Yes.
Yeah, anyway, there's that. And then all kinds of other cool stuff, like that flanger pedal Johnny gave me for my birthday. Thank you very much, Johnny. Then we got decaf, no caffeinated. I get wired. Thank you. Yeah. All right.
It'd be cool, as you know, one thing to consider with that pedal is you could use it to kind of mod and make your own circuit in there and change something about it and do something cool with that way too. That's always something to think about.
Right? I'm gonna start doing those pedal builds as soon as I'm done with the Jeff Beck guitar. I'm done with guitar mod things, except for the 1000 subs guitar that I got to start building. So I'm gonna buy the guitar, start doing the mods on it, and then send it to Ron to paint it. Right, Ron? That was our discussion, kind of, right? Yep. The question is, like, do we leave it up to the chat to help us with how we should mod this thing up, or should we, like, you know, just do it ourselves?
Just do it.
Yeah, right? That's what
do it.
So, and then there's one other song as well that I thought would be cool because I kind of like it. It's kind of like a summer rock song, you know. It's The Summer of '69, Bryan Adams, that song. So that's one of the other songs that I'm going to do with this guy, Andy. Maybe. We might toss half these songs and say, nah, and do some other ones. But that's a pretty good list so far. Higher Ground, Summer of '69, Runaway, Suicide Blonde, Hungry Like the Wolf, You Shook Me All Night Long, Word Up, and Good Times, the Nile Rodgers and Chic version. So it's kind of a weird mix, but kind of cool at the same time. So I think it'll be fun. Yeah, and Johnny, if you want to play bass, jumping on like a solo once in a while, whatever, we'll see.
Bass solo?
The bass solo. You can do like the Michael Anthony one where you're like rolling on the ground and stuff.
I'm rolling around.
Yeah.
Dude,
spinning
I got the guitar pick to use for it, man, right there.
Right on, man.
Right there, dude.
Awesome. Are you giving that away tonight?
There we go. Subscribe to my channel. It's right there. Let me ask you a question. If you guys get a gig, at Retro Junkie, man,
that would be cool.
I'll play there.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. I think it might take us a little time to get like up to speed, right? I've never played with this guy, so I don't even know, you know, at what level. But he said he bought a Strat to do the Nile Rodgers and the other kind of like, you know, dang, 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 dang kind of guitar stuff. So should you know, he seems serious about it. Oops, just dropped something because I wanted to grab this. I also got this for my birthday at the Stick Show. Basically a new CD, because people use CDs still, and it's coming back. It's coming back. It's got a bird on it, so that works for me, right? Got that because I donated like what, $15? What was it?
Did you like Morse Day and the time, the bird?
The bird is the word?
Yeah.
Of course. We can do a version of that. That'd be hilarious.
There you go.
Right? You can do like a punk rock version of the bird is the word. Bird.
Oh my god.
Johnny jumped down. Johnny's head exploded just now.
Yeah, they played at the Stick Show. To transition to the Stick Show, they played one of those one song off that album, and I thought it was killer. I thought it was really, really good. I told Laz it was like it was like Dream Theater without the overplaying.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That's
Bird is the word. All right. Is that too loud? Sorry, Janice. All right. Holly says birds. Holly loves sticks. Yeah. Yeah. Punk rock version of the bird is the word, right? It's just going to be crazy. That would be so fun to do that. Like a totally crazy punk rock version, right?
I feel like I go again on my own. I feel like that would be a good yacht rock song.
How did that go?
from White Snake.
Oh, okay. That's too slow though. Unless you want to do like a slow dance version. We're thinking about doing like all like fast dance versions of stuff. But yeah, that's a good song. That's great. That's like a great ballad.
It's the OG. That's the original. You know, the
Oh,
old
yeah.
Steve Vai. You know.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh,
Yep, I'm hearing that solo right now in my head.
play "Hot on Your Heels" from Steeler.
Hold on. Hot on Your Heels, Steeler.
Hot on Your Heels, Steeler.
Yeah, I'm ready for that.
You know who that is?
No.
An 18-year-old Yngwie.
Oh, that makes sense, dude. Because I saw him when he was about that age. I saw him with not Rainbow, but Alcatraz. The dude who sang on Rainbow.
Well, he was in Steeler first, then Alcatraz.
Wow.
Then when he
there
left
you go.
Alcatraz, Steve Vai took
Oh, look,
his place.
there he is.
Yngwie,
Look at that.
Yngwie.
Hold on. Yngwie.
Yep.
Focus.
Yeah, he kicked serious ass on that song.
Oh God, dude, and that guy can play. You know, he's a real player there. Yep. Who's this guy? Rodney Dangerfield. How did that pop up?
Oh, I would have liked to see him live. That would have been I think a different experience. You know.
Well,
than just
Yngwie-
seeing
Rodney
video.
Dangerfield.
Yeah.
I
would've
saw
liked to
him
see this
open
guy
up
live.
for. I saw him open up for. I think it
Telling
was
you, I'm telling you.
Iron Maiden on the Somewhere in Time
Oh,
tour,
God. Right on.
and he broke a high E string during his playing, so he just jumped up on the B, and then he hit a harmonic, and he was working the wah-wah pedal and held the guitar out like this, and his guitar tech came out and fed an E string through it and wound it up.
Oh, that's
Wow.
hilarious.
Damn.
Wow.
Dang. I
That's
think
badass.
Rodney Dangerfield is doing that. That's
Yeah.
crazy, man.
I tell
Did you
you.
hear
I tell
that?
you.
Did you hear
Rodney's-
that, Johnny?
Rodney's badass.
That song? Part of that song?
What song?
Play that again, Les.
No.
Now you
Yngwie.
can tell it's Yngwie.
Yeah.
You hear that?
18-year-old Yngwie in the band Steeler.
That was.
Did he do anything else in his childhood besides?
I don't
Play
think.
guitar?
Did he need to?
When does the song actually start?
I'm not
It
saying
never
that. I'm
ends,
just
man.
like,
It just never ends. It just keeps going like that. Amazing. No, absolutely amazing. Yeah, the guy is just so fast. He's very. At that time, he was probably known as the fastest pop picking dude. That's right. Yeah, but he was pretty amazing that night. Even though I was tripping a little bit with the girl that I took out. Anyway, we tripped that night. It was pretty
What?
crazy. Yeah, you know what tripping is, John? Back in the 60s.
Trip over that box and open that box behind you.
Let's do that. All right. All right, let's do that.
Yeah, I don't think Yngwie's technical prowess has ever been topped, truthfully, on guitar anyway. You
I don't know, man. That Batio dude with the two guitars going like
No,
this. That's pretty freaking.
I saw him in an escalator at NAMM one year, and he was like this.
That's crazy.
Yngwie came out with an album in mid-90s, and it's him with the Japanese orchestra.
Wow.
And
truthfully,
like,
I think the only person. Sorry.
there's a song on there called "Prelude to April" that he's with
I recognize that.
with the whole album's with an orchestra. It's great.
That sounds cool.
Okay. See what
He's
you
got
listen to that.
he just got a classical on the stand. He's playing like that.
'Cause I
Then
think
you
the
got-
only person really is Becker that gets close.
Right, I was gonna say Becker is probably the closest guy that has that kind of like.
Did you guys hear about what's the guy's name, Ron? He was over at Becker's. He was over at Becker's house last week.
Mateo.
Matteo Macuso?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yep.
Yeah. He plays
That
with
dude. That dude's like the next thing, man.
dude, he's been around.
Oh yeah, no, he's great. No, he's already arrived. Yeah, he's really good.
Around for a while. Yeah, he's amazing. Yeah, your new buddy Rick Beato had him on.
Yes. Yeah, I know.
Or something.
Highlight yourself so we can watch what's about to go wrong here.
All right, let's do that. Let's do that.
Look at that. He's sweating.
Might as well pull the shirt off again, right?
Yeah, just take your shirt off.
Be like the true He-Man.
Just going, ha ha! Walk the plank, you amplifier.
So Danny walks in.
What are you doing? Fingers are on the floor. All right. Let's see if there's anything in there. All right.
Don't sit
Lad's
down.
the magician too.
Who likes that stuff?
That's so loud. It's so loud.
The little ones. The ASMR for y'all. You can't hear me, can you?
What?
Hold on, I'm going to turn the box upside down and put it on top of the box so you guys can see it. Better. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Gotta get this out. Okay, ready?
Just one real quick slice. Cut the whole thing off. I think it needs sharpened. Ryan, what do you think?
I do need to sharpen it now. I'm afraid to cut the thing.
These are not the pop bubbles you're looking for.
Keep rolling.
That's good for the tubes.
Yeah, like it hadn't been shooken up since it got sent from Rhode Island.
Shaken, not stirred.
Oh, that's swell.
It is Sewell. Absolutely. It's got a toothpick in it for some odd reason. I'm not sure why. See, there's
Picking and grinning.
There's a toothpick in there for some reason. It might have been in someone's tooth, which is really gross. Now I need some.
That makes me think that the person that owned that has some old eyes and could not see that toothpick.
And it's got a guitar pick. Look at this guitar pick.
Whoops.
Is that like made from like a piece of like?
Was there really a toothpick in there? Oh, that's nasty,
you know what?
man.
It might have been previously owned by somebody in like Kentucky or where the hell that guy's from.
Oh, Oklahoma.
Yeah, it could be a famous toothpick, Johnny.
The toothpick.
Hold on, it might be
And I did have all that bubble wrap the guy
You know what?
loves.
If we test the DNA on this, who knows who comes up on this toothpick right here? Right?
Dude, that's from Jersey Mike's, man.
Here we go. Can you guys see it all right? Should I pick it up and bring it closer?
That's what she said.
Okay. Ow.
It's heavy. It's heavy like a peavy.
Out. That's right. Okay, now of course.
That thing is going to be as loud as anything.
So, get out. Of course, it's got like bubble wrap tubes and stuff.
Dang it,
so
Peggy's going to win yet again. I tell
all
you
that
what.
right now, I guess. Right?
Dang it, Bobby.
Right?
Wait, are you going to plug that in?
Well, that was the idea, but now I see it's got like, I got to unscrew this. Hold on, let's do this. You can do it. You've got the technology, Johnny.
You
Like
can
the
do
$6
it.
million
Do it
man.
stronger,
Put it back
faster.
together. There we go. For whom the bell? For whom the bell tolls. So this is the Blistertone 100.
Preview.
Wow, it's missing screws. This just came off.
Oh, no.
One screw was holding it on, but I think that was purposeful. I bet you there's going to be like a bag or something that's...
What's the problem? Why are you calling me?
Dedicated power cord, right? It's not just it's like wired in there. Got a little clip here so you don't end up pulling it off the actual board, right? A little clip right there. Oh, these must be tubes. Yeah, because like 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Right there. Now, Johnny, quiz. If I touch these with my fingers, is it going to do any damage to the tube?
How do you think you install them?
Those look like a pretty old tube.
Make sure, are they all four the same?
Well, we're going to find out.
Because you got to know which one goes where.
Well, this one was just stuck here. This one's over here. This one's over here. And then there's this stuff over here. So it doesn't seem to be, they're not labeled.
Well, the power tubes shouldn't matter too much, right? As long as they're, I mean, the preamp tubes, I don't know if the power tubes are going to matter, the order they're in.
So these two smaller preamp tubes, right?
Yeah, the preamp tubes are going to matter for sure, though.
They are not labeled.
Well.
Now, what you do is for luck. Okay.
That's nasty.
So it's an Electro Harmonics made in Russia, 12AX70H. There's two of those. Oh, we're getting a phone call. Hobo Roadie's calling. He's like, Laz, stop. Nah. Where's Hobo Roadie? He should be watching it. All right, we'll put that one down right there. You got this one here. Oh, God. Johnny's barely able to keep his lungs from popping out of his body right now. Number 2, dose. And let's see, are the numbers matching? Yes. Okay, one's an 05 and one's an 06. So once it's 1505 and once it's 0506 and once it's 1506. Can you guys hear me all right over that broken glass up there? Hey,
yeah.
God Guts, put the glass down.
Sounds like he is.
Oh, my God.
Laz is getting that directly injected into his brain. The broken glass.
Yeah, there's no labeling here, so. And you know the problem with like these kinds of amps is that the person who's sending it to you, they think, oh, you must know something because you're buying this hand-wired amp. So they don't give you any instructions at all because they assume like, oh, you already know, you know, you're buying these.
Look them up real quick on Google.
Okay, you look them up while I'm doing this unpackaging. I can ask AI again and she'll tell me the wrong thing again. Remember last time? Where'd you find that? Is that from the soundtrack of Beetlejuice?
That was from Robot Chicken.
Oh my God. the first one. Hey, hold on, I can dance like the president.
Don't waste your time with some amateur who couldn't tell a guitar pick from a toothpick.
There's your toothpick. That's Dr. Phil.
There you go. MSR for ASMR. MSR. ASMR for you. MSR. You know what I was watching last night with my sweetie, Brent? Look. I'll give you a hint. It's from Japan, and people are crashing this stuff. There you go.
I feel like this is the old dial-up sound when you used to turn on your internet.
I believe I can plug. I believe I can plug that in. All right, there's 2 more in here. There's still 23 people in here.
Hello there.
Oh, that's perfect for that Rio song, right? The Duran Duran.
And this is your brain on TikTok.
Up a little bit. One more preamp tube. Well, okay, can you guys guess by how many tubes it is, how loud this thing's going to be?
Yes, I can.
All right.
So you have to build the amp first?
Just plug the tubes in, Johnny. All right. All right, hold on. One more. Last one. Exactly.
So, I guess to Ron's point earlier, it took me a minute to think about it because it's difficult to think right now. But
it's difficult to even talk.
The order of the tubes could matter if depending on how the circuit is made and depending on if there's essentially a tube that's on the verge of failing, and since those are older tubes, there's a chance that the order could matter. But
right. Yeah.
And you don't know how they're biased.
Well, that's the thing, right? I might want to contact the seller and say, hey, you pulled the tubes out, so I'm assuming you probably know how you pulled them out and which one goes where, but how do I know now? You didn't number them.
Well, the wrapped ones go in it.
Yeah, right? Right. Do I leave the wrapping on or do I remove the wrapping, Ron?
Call him up and say,
"You're not that much of a loser, are you?"
Anyway, oh my God, there's spider webs in there. Hold on, you guys.
But you've never done it.
See this.
Oh, no.
This might not happen.
What's the problem? Why are you calling me?
We might have to take our time on this, simply because there's spider webs even. Hold on.
Here's Laz's phone call. You're going to say hello, and you're going to ask him this.
You're not that much of a loser, are you?
And he's going to say,
"What's the problem? Why are you calling me?"
Hold on. Okay, hold on. Can you see the spider webs?
"Oh yeah."
There might be black widows in there.
That's tone spider webs.
Tone web. Tone webs. All right, so we might not do this tonight, just because of that. I think we got.
Well, then plug in that keyboard then.
That's not going to happen either. But it is.
Well, then can we watch you buy those guitars for Ron right now?
Well,
that's the easiest thing that's going to happen.
I'll bring you guys back in on this. Hold on. Yeah. So I can contact him. It seems to me like he sells a lot of stuff. So oh my God, it weighs a ton. Look at that transformer in that thing. Hold on, let me get that thing again. Jeez. Sorry if I'm making you ill.
Oh.
But that apparently is a hand-wired thing, but it's inside here. So
what are we looking at?
Right, you're looking at the insides of an amp. Look at that thing. Look at that transformer right there. That thing's massive. Oh, wait a minute. There's numbers here. Oh, hold on a second. Okay. Yeah, well, that's obvious. Yeah, just the L34s, duh. But I guess it doesn't matter which order they go in, I'm assuming. I don't know. That's the thing. I might want to ask the guy, how do I know which one goes where? You know,
I don't
He
think
didn't
it's going
put
to
'em in a
matter,
line,
but
didn't
with
number
an
it.
expensive amp that's not necessarily yours, I would be careful.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Hobo Roadie. I'll message him. All right. And it is signed Doug Sewell. Look at that. So it was a signed
Zool.
2/23/2006.
Call him up.
Yeah,
He can
right.
tell you how to do it.
Yeah, dude. Does somebody have connections with Paul Reed Smith? Do you know Paul?
No.
He works there now.
I was talking about Doug Sewell.
Well, Doug Sewell works at Paul Reed
Isn't
Smith.
he the one that made it?
He is the PRS dude now.
How do you
He's the
spell
one
his
that
name?
Signs all their stuff.
How do you spell his name?
Doug, D-U-G.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
D-O-U-G. Sewell, like the front of the amp. Hold on.
Well, just say it. S-E-W? Or S, yeah. Doug Sewell.
Matter of fact, in the description, there are 3 videos
Here he is.
that'll go into this amp and what it's all about. As a matter of fact, Doug Sewell made these. He's a Texas dude.
Wait,
Last,
is this
tell
the right
story of
guy?
the amp purchase. Yeah. All right, I can tell that. Yeah, Doug Sewell.
Where does he live?
Well, I don't know where he lives now, but I'm assuming he's not far from where PRS is, but I think he's originally from Texas.
Does he make guitars?
All I know is that he makes amps, for sure. I don't know if he makes
this
guitars
might be a
too.
different one then.
Yeah. But just look up Doug Sewell PRS, and then it'll pop up. If you Google him, you'll find him. Or just put Sewell amps.
With Doug Sewell. Oh, wait, wait. Is that the same guy? Doug Sewell.
Okay, who can name this wood? Who knows that wood type?
Mahogany.
Pretty good, Ron.
It looks like walnut, but I'm not sure.
I would give you a ding, ding, ding. Yes, I think it is mahogany. It looks like genuine Honduran mahogany, as a matter of fact.
Is
Very
it
nice.
stained then? It looks really dark.
Actually, if it just has finish on it and it's aged a little bit, that's probably what it would look like.
Right on.
But it could be stained. I think it's got a really nice cover. The Tolex is really cool.
Yeah. I love the look of it for sure. I think it's a cool look.
All right. Very nice.
Your Gibson
And
would look good in front of that, wouldn't it?
It's an 06, so it's
Magic
nearly
Man.
20 years old, right?
It would, I would hope it would sound good through that.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely want to. Yeah, before Hobo Roadie snags all this stuff, I got to come over and try some more stuff.
Look at those knobs. Those knobs are just some cool ass knobs. Look at those things. Oh, they feel good too. It's got that oil.
They look like the little asteroids ship that.
Yeah. Right? Pew 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 pew. Very cool. I like the knobs. Very cool. They're not quite
Somebody
chicken
clip
head,
that.
They're better. Pew pew. Anyway.
So wait,
man.
just plug those tubes in, fire it up.
USA PTM P100. Made in USA transformer there, and the other one looks pretty massive, about the same size. Yeah, they're both like massive transformers.
Well, you'll know if a fuse pops.
And it has 4 ohm, 8 ohm, and 16 ohm independent outs. Right? Power on, standby.
You hear a hiss, a pop, then some smoke.
Right?
Yeah, don't let the magic smoke out.
It's got this high gain switch here.
Once the magic smoke's out, you can't put it back in.
Right. 5 amp SLO BLO fuse. I know nothing what that means, but
what language is that?
Extra one of those. The fuse type, right there. God, this thing weighs a ton.
Oh, it's amp
but
engineered.
It feels solid as a rock, man. It's freaking solid. Yeah, and it's got nice big feet, so it actually can go over an amp's handle. See how thick those feet are? Yeah. I'm pretty impressed. And it's got a real nice weight. In the cabinet, it looks like it's made of like some really pretty thick, like plywood, like that Baltic kind of plywood and stuff, Yeah.
What do you think the plywood's made out of? Birch?
Oh, it's definitely birch. Yeah. Yeah, I recognize birch. I know wood.
Are you sure?
Hey, backstage has a message for you, lass.
Hold on, let me put this on here. Okay.
And the box is going to collapse.
I'm just checking. Here's that angle, Johnny.
What was that movie that did that the whole way through? Like Battlefield something or there was a movie. There's an old I think it's an old John Travolta movie where every scene the camera was crooked and
I think it was like that one movie that was connected to that religion that he was involved in that happened to do with they're coming back to claim the earth.
Maybe.
Okay. Did you see backstage recordings message to you last?
All right, let me
look at the diagram in the box.
Look at the diagram in the box. Is there a diagram in the box?
Well, when you flipped it over, something fell out towards the other guitar on the table, towards the Jeff Beck guitar.
All right, let's see. No. There's no paperwork. There was this foam piece of foam.
There's this bag of white powder here on the floor.
This is my favorite band.
There's something on the bottom. Nope.
Angel. Yeah.
And there's no instructions. It comes with no instructions. So let's look inside the box. Let's see. But I doubt it.
I was going with Anthrax.
Wait a minute. There is something on the top here, like, when they sent it to me. That might have some info on it. All right, let's see. But it looks like this packaging stuff.
It's not a packing list, is it?
It's just use Sewell Blistertone 100 tube amp guitar head. Yeah.
Amp broken. Good luck.
It does have original store where it came from, the Guitar Center. So that's why, hence, good luck to you.
The Guitar Center.
Yeah, the Guitar Centers who sent it. The Guitar Centers. The Guitar Centers.
The Guitar Centers?
The Guitar Senders.
Oh, the Guitar Sender.
It's theme from Guitar Center. Guitar Center. Do they have like a theme song, Johnny?
At Guitar Center this weekend. The same sale every weekend. At Guitar Center.
The sword right here.
We have broken acoustic guitars for sale.
I think we're not going to pay
for the 689th day. We still have Michael Sweet's Yellow and Black B.
Oh yeah.
So we've got this preamp tube. We've got this preamp tube. And then we've got this preamp tube. They're all numbered. They have different numbers on them.
Okay, just look online for the diagram of that.
Yeah, right. It's totally going to be available. They only made like 20 of these or something.
It might be.
All right, we can do that.
But I just don't know if that's going to help if the tubes weren't labeled themselves. I don't know.
Yeah, they weren't, and it was just stuck in there, and that's because it's Guitar Center. All right. Anyway. I'm going to wrap the tubes back up for now. And then we'll consult with the Hobo Roadie himself, since this was his purchase. I'm just the Huckleberry, as I call myself. I'm like, I'll be your Huckleberry. Send me the stuff.
Huckleberry.
Videos about it. No, Huckleberry.
Yeah, but it's actually Hucklebarrel or Hucklebarrel.
No, it's a Huckleberry.
Yeah,
it's a flower.
Well, I know, but that's not what he said in the movie.
What did he say in the movie?
Huckleberry.
Well,
and that's a person that carries the casket. That's the Huckles is what.
Oh, I see. He'll be his Hucklebearer. He's gonna
carry him to the grave.
Oh, okay. Now I'm getting a little bit of lore from Ron here. Right? little tombstone lore.
Did you go check out the oldest or the oldest light bulb at your fire station?
I have not yet. I have not had time, but that is something I must do. Yeah, that is something I must do. So we're gonna wrap.
I saw them. I saw that on special, and when they leave for a call, they all smack it going out the door, and I thought that's kind of stupid.
I guess that's how confident they are. Anyway, we'll leave.
Well, have him hook that amplifier up, and they'll be smacking it tonight.
Right? That's for sure. Okay. Smacking it. Johnny will be smacking it tonight. All right, we'll leave these right on top. I'm going to call my friend I almost said his real name. Hobo Roadie tomorrow. And
Bob.
I figured out.
Bob Smith.
Well, you could say the first name. I mean, there's going to be millions of people with the same first name.
It's Jim Bob. Jim Bob.
Peggy, how you doing?
Jim Bob. Yeah, but that's a pretty cool amp, man. I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed with the look of it too. It's like almost 20 years old. Yeah, and hopefully it works. But let's see if it can withstand chopping. All right.
I don't know if someone's been drinking. Shouldn't be messing around with those. Unless they want to go viral.
Don't you know about the drunken swordsman style?
I thought you were going to do the samurai delicatessen and throw a tomato up and cut it in half.
We got to totally do that with
the Lazari.
We're gonna take like one of them kit guitars, throw it up, and I'll go like that, and then I'll pick it up, and it'll be a done guitar.
Hey, do that with that guitar body that guy gave you.
Yeah, right.
Chop it in half tonight.
We'll chop it in half, and then it'll come out as like an actual clock or something, right?
Like a Gretsch.
All right, let's do the giveaway, you guys. Let's do that.
What is the giveaway?
I don't know. We'll just give away some stuff. We've got all kinds of stuff. Let me find the giveaway.
Who wants
gonna
stuff?
Win yet again? I tell you what.
In the chat, who wants
this guitar
stuff?
Set up this guitar is hilarious right now. I'm set up in D standard with 9s. It's the sleekiest thing ever. It's hilarious.
Yeah. Why'd you do that?
My white Charvel is set up in drop C with 13s to 63s on it right now.
They're playing some classical metal.
All right. You don't need to write anything in here unless you want me to make it. So, Sewell, everyone has to spell.
No.
Sewell. Should I make people spell it? Okay.
I wouldn't put anything in there because you're going to get 3 people doing it. Are you frozen?
Present screen.
Holly wants the cutting board guitar.
Okay.
But it's hollow, Holly. If you take a cleaver and hit it, you're going to go through it.
I mean, I will definitely be giving away some of these really hard.
Give away those 2 guitars you're buying, Ron.
Then die stickers. Okay. Definitely going to give away like one of those. And then definitely going to give away a Van Halen. Name the guitar, Johnny. Quick.
Bumblebee.
An Edwards guitar.
Another official, but not official Van Halen pick. These are the ones we used to always use, right?
Yeah, it's hollow, Holly, so it wouldn't work.
It is hollow.
What about these?
Is that the metal kind that he got cancer from?
No.
What is that? Did you see Adam's new FU-tone picks?
I did.
Those are cool, man, right? The wooden ones with the brass.
Those are very cool, man.
Those are super cool, man. You guys got to check out Adam Reaver's stuff. All right, let's show this. So write this in the chat. All you have to do is write in.
Dude, you're going to get 3 people entering.
Why?
Peggy, James, and their other account.
that would make Ron right again.
All right, what else?
You want to make it as easy as possible. You don't want to have
look at this.
Anything in there.
Hey, check this out. Nah, this is more fun this way. And this makes them like participate. Check this out. You know what this is, right, Brent?
Can I guess?
Please do.
It's a Funko. It's stickers that came with your Funko Pop.
This is the one. It's a special number, though. Brent,
5.
Right? Who's number 5? Brent knows. Anyway, Brent's frozen.
Everybody's frozen.
Oh, Brent's gone. Right when I was
I did realize at the last second, and then it was kind of more worth it just to not say anything once I realized. So
okay. You disappeared for a second. Anyway, yeah, let's see. What else?
SEW.
Number 5 was my number, and I still need to get
some of this stuff from my brother John for my birthday. Package of guitar stuff.
Give away some of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna give
Give
it all
away those toe things.
the whole
Look,
thing.
you got 2 nuts.
The whole thing. It's going to whoever wins.
No, no.
Johnny, I'm not gonna piecemeal this stuff out. I mean, this is like, you know.
Dude, but you'll never mail them out for one thing.
It's even got like those like pick things, like the ones you stick on your finger, like bluegrass stuff.
Like this.
No, that's a more sophisticated version. Those are great. Yeah, it's got all
that's what you should use if you have your right hand.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Black Mountain
Let's
pick
have
that Johnny
something
just
cool
put
in
out.
here. Hold on. It's got one of these. Stick it onto your guitar pick loaders. Like you put the picks in there and you pull them out. Should we go through them real fast?
Yeah, give that away.
All right, I'll give this away with a couple picks. We're gonna give away one of these.
We're doing 20 giveaways tonight, you guys.
We're
So
gonna give
everybody
away
in the chat's gonna
one
win
of these.
something.
And then we're gonna
How many
give
people
away,
are here?
How about
1,
one
2,
of these?
3, 4, 5, 6. We got
One of
7
these.
people in the chat.
Don't let your fingers get worn out. Finger pick finger thing. And this is the Tony Iommi finger replacement tips.
It's a guitar thimble,
A thimble.
not a cymbal. The thimble.
Have you ever used one of these thimbles, Johnny?
No.
Like if you get
And
like
Tony Iommi had a really good reason.
yeah, I think so. E.T.
Elliot.
You get one of those too. You'll get this guitar stick on your guitar pick holder thing. You'll get one of these like thumb pick thingies.
Yeah, so if anybody has like nerve damage in their fingertips, then that would be really good for that. But that'd be a really good use for those, I think.
There you go. Then one of the guitar picks that came in the bag, just like something a black tortoiseshell kind of looking pick. It's kind of cool. That actually matches this guitar. Look,
It looks like one of these.
Hold on.
Dude, this is it right here, man.
Yeah, I love that.
That's the same as your pick guard.
Look. All right. What else? What else should we?
What else?
Sure. What else?
You've got some tubes in that amp you can give away.
I think those are kind of hard to come by, Johnny, and I don't know if we'd be able to run the amp without them. So I'll have to say no.
You might as well give away the plug for that keyboard.
Now here's a set of strings. Oh, Ron, I think you wanted these, right? Hold on. Ron
Yes.
wanted these.
Yes.
The rainbow.
Ron wants all that stuff.
The rainbow.
Send it all to him.
The rainbow strings for the rainbow unicorn pink, unicorn guitar.
Send him the pink one.
All right, we should save these for that guitar when we build it, right? Anyway, but it doesn't even say the gauge on here. That's
Strings.
When you order on
String.
guitar package a 66-piece guitar accessories kit
It's great value
for
strings.
guitar players and guitar bag inners. That's what it says for beginners, I guess. Look, read that. So I think I learned a valuable lesson this year on my birthday. Don't complain that no one buys you musical stuff. They're not musicians.
Let's say guitar
They buy you
bag.
stuff like this.
Wait. Atar? Atar. Wait, what's that for the first word?
I know. that's what I'm
Atar? That sounds like something from Star Trek. It's Atar.
It's more like Battlestar Galactica. Atar.
Inners. Oh, that's
Isn't
inners.
Isn't Atar the guy who he was the leader of the Cylons and they killed all the humans? Atar. They couldn't fit enough letters, so they just skipped the "g" part.
I like how it just says inners.
A guitar players, right? Yeah. And it says inners because I guess it's supposed to be beginners. Because see how that beg is on the previous line.
X004LSPZBR.
Exactly, that was important to put in there. Anyway, that's what you get when you order from what's that place in in Asia where everyone orders that? It's like
Temu?
Amazon. It's worse than that. It's the other one, pre-Temu era. pre-Temu era stuff you get from Asia.
Alibaba.
That's it. Thank you. Ding, ding, ding. Good job. All right, backstage recording says, I've got 4 Styx guitar picks, 2 Chuck bass picks, and 2 James Young picks. Well, speaking of Styx. Let's see, what do I got here? Guess who that is?
Tommy Shaw.
That's right. Tommy Shaw, baby. Baby.
He's got too much talent in his hands.
That guy does have a lot of talent in his hands and his voice, too. And I have 3 of these. No, I have 4 of these. Should I give one of these away since I saw Styx? And it was my birthday. And, you know, on my birthday, I'm generous to others. And I can give away a cool pick. I think I got this one from Johnny, right, Johnny Bean?
Oh,
I think I won that from your show one time.
that's pretty cool.
I know.
That's a nice one.
That is a nice one, gotta say. And remember, I got these from a dude that I did some door work for, and it took me like 15 minutes. I'm like, dude, I'm not charging you for this. And then we start talking guitars, and he's like, I know, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, really? And I'm like, let me give you some picks. And then he gave me I'm sure we can test the DNA. Concert used.
I got one from his uncle.
There you go. There you go. Right? I was there.
Remember, he walked into the restaurant. We were sitting there eating.
This one is very cool. You're going to like that. This one. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
There you go. There it is. Clip that. Do you know who this is? Hold on.
Oh, no.
You might know. He might know. This is funny. All right, we'll end the show soon. First one to name the guy. Come on.
Bob Ross.
Nope. He's younger. Way younger. Could have been.
Bob Ross's son.
Oh, someone's going to call it in. Johnny, go ahead and get it. He goes
That is
by
a YouTube superstar.
That's right. He's a YouTube superstar. There it is. Johnny, you met him too at NAMM. Rabeh Massad.
Oh, yeah. We see him all the time.
This guy's super cool, man. This guy can play. You recognize that one?
Tawny Katane?
Sammy Bowler. Have you heard of Sammy Bowler?
Nope.
If you have not, you should check him out. Oh, and then Johnny knows this one. He helped me procure this one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Pete's Diary. All right. Oh, and there's this one, Johnny. You remember this one.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. The Police.
Oh, wow.
Right. And then there's this dude. You know that one.
Wait. Don't turn it over. Don't turn it over. I bet nobody in the chat can guess who that is.
All right, I wouldn't know. Holly says, who?
I know who that
Do
is.
you guys know?
That's Calvin's dog.
Calvin's dog.
Do you guys know who that is?
Who's the guitarist pick?
Where'd you get that one? Was it at that show?
From you, dude. No, I think you got it from me.
I gave that to you?
I think so. I think I won it.
Laz, do you remember who Calvin is?
I think I know who you're talking about. You're talking about Calvin and Hobbes, or Calvin, or which Calvin?
That's weird that you said that. I had a never mind. Yes.
Yes, Calvin and Hobbes. Calvin. Is it really?
Wait, Holly has a question. Laz, stand up and bend over.
For the last, in the 90s, basically.
Johnny knows that one too. He just saw one.
I know that one.
That one I got at the concert. I had to buy that one. But yeah, that was a cool show, dude. And then some of you guys might know this guy. You can name this guy. He's a phenom of sorts on YouTube as well, but also quite the player in the Nashville area. Quite the gunslinger of a guitarist. And he plays Novo guitars. That's my hint. Aldo Nova.
It looks kind of like Junior Brown.
Ben Tom, if he was here, he'd know. RJ Ronquillo. Yeah. Right on, man. Yeah, these are my collection of unique, cool little picks. So I'll give away one of these tonight with the giveaway. How about that? So are there more people that are going to join? Let's see. Let's go back to this.
If you guys, I'm talking to the chatters. If anybody doesn't know who Junior Brown is, do yourself a favor and go listen to him. He's amazing.
Exactly.
Right.
Killer guitar player.
And can I say something?
And
I said if he typed that in, there would be 8 people in your giveaway.
And look at this. Look at that.
And look how many are sitting there.
That's exactly right. Hold on, let me see. That's what happens.
Well, that's just swell.
This teaches you all a lesson that if you're here long enough into the show, right? Like Tom Lyle, Tile. I almost said Tile. Tom Lyle. If you're
I'm
here
sending him a guitar pick tomorrow,
my
actually.
Anyway. Yeah,
Tom Lyle won one of these picks. The attack pick.
The attack pick.
The
I
attack
got
pick.
some of those, dude. I got some of those at NAMM.
You did, really?
Yeah, they gave me some of those. I have them somewhere.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I got a bunch of those.
Dude, I'm gonna have like a pile of them next week.
They're awesome, dude. Right on. Yeah.
Thank you, Bay Area Rich.
All right.
Yeah, I'll give you some, man.
Attention to the show, says Peggy. All right, are you guys ready? Alex, are you ready to win? Anyone in the chat, even Johnny, anyone in the even you guys.
I gotta go.
Even you guys can win because this is a sticks pick, and it's nice to have a Tommy Shaw sticks pick. Wouldn't any one of you guys want one of these? I know Brent wants one. Oops, it's lost now. I lost it.
All right, I gotta run. I gotta go.
I have one last one. All right, go, Johnny.
Take care, man.
Yeah, good to see you, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Special show tomorrow.
Yeah.
Exclusively Van Halen, rare Kramer guitar you guys have never seen. 5150 played.
We're up to 10 now, Johnny. Holly put spin. Ryan said Rabe. Yeah, Rabe. Ryan, put in the word Sewell, just like you see it in front of you there. Oh, it's crashing. Everybody's crashing.
Herb Sewell.
It's Herb Sewell.
You know Herb Sewell? Look up Herb Sewell.
I'm afraid.
Look up Herb Sewell.
I'm afraid to look up anything.
All right, I gotta go.
All right. You got that call like 20 minutes ago or more. Anyway, I got a nice collection of picks here, right? Oh, yeah, this one's cool, too. This is cool. Oh,
I've got one of those. Those are cool.
Yeah. Right on. All right, you guys all entered? Is everyone entered to win?
That was 100 years of Celestian pick. If no one saw that,
the only way you can get this is from Tommy Shaw. Tommy Shaw himself. And I didn't meet him, but a dude that met him got him for me. And that was super cool of that dude. By the way, I also have to add this to the collection here. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame pick. All right. All right, so we're going to have one Tommy Shaw pick and several other fun picks, including the little pick holder thingy and some other guitar part stuff. My sister's band's Then Dot sticker, and then I'll find some other like NAMM swag, right? Does that sound good? Does that sound fair for hanging out this long, putting up with this? No, really. Thank you guys for coming. It was a lot of fun. It was real. It was fun. It was real fun. Let's spin it, as they say. Hit it. Ryan Hall for the win. Oh my God. Right on.
That was close, Peggy.
Peggy was right behind you, man. That was so close, Peggy. Hey, Ryan, if you need some guitar strings for an acoustic, I can also throw in a pack. I've got 11 to 52s or 12 to 54s. Brent bought these a while back. Remember that, Brent?
I do. I do.
I wanted to give these away. So I know that Ryan plays acoustic, but do you play on 12s or 13s? These are some nice Martin strings, right? So we'll throw in a pack of these strings. So let me know. Tell me right now. Tell me in the chat because I know where you're at. I know where you live. You don't have to send me your info. Still sealed in the package. Yeah, thank you, James. Always great having you guys on. Holly says, congrats to Ryan. Ryan, you're the big time winner. Chicken dinner. I hope you like Tommy Shaw, dude. I bet you do. You're a renegade like him, right? I'll bring you guys back in. So anything else you guys want to say in closing here? Thank you, Peggy.
They're the Renegades of Funk.
That was a great show, wasn't it? Here, hold on. We can go out on this because
No,
this
that
will
was
probably
an
get
awesome
us in
show.
trouble.
It was a really good show.
It was so fun. It was so funny because Brent kept saying, they did that song too? And they did that song too? And they did that song too? It's like, yeah. It's like, and it was cool that they did the entire album, right? Grand Illusion, from beginning to end.
That's a great album.
And they actually even said, now, normally at this time, we flip the record. It was very, very cool. And what's funny is the second side has like some of the big hit songs, which is you would think would be on side one, right? But yeah, man. Right on. I'm behind. Did I win? Yeah, you won, dude. Ryan won. Okay, let's post it. Ryan is the winner. Yeah. What strings do you want? 12s?
Look, class.
Or oh, nice. When did you get that?
I didn't.
Oh, okay, cool. How much?
55.
That's super cheap. Is that like one of the newer ones or what?
No, 1996.
What? Buy it.
I'll send you the link. You buy it.
I already have one.
Not a 96 one, do you?
Yeah, okay. I'm getting the Randy Rhoads ones coming in the mail. I'm happy after that. I won't need another Distortion Plus. Anyway, so that's getting put away. I'm going to put this together. Ryan, do you need any like guitar like parts, like nuts? Should I send this to you? Should I send this to you, Ron? All these funky parts in here.
You never know. Never know what needs used. That's the funny part. I don't know. It's hard to tell what comes to the door.
These, so I'll probably send these parts to you along with this thing. This is just a, just for fun gift.
That almost matches the paint exactly.
Exactly. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
So I'll send that to you. And I think I was going to send you something else too, but I'm trying to remember what it was.
You said you had a bunch of old tuners and stuff.
I might have like a couple sets. Yeah.
Here's this for you, Laz.
What's that? Oh yeah. You know what? I gotta share something else with you guys. I bought a lock.
Added stability too.
Yeah. I was telling Brent about this, that I've seen this online, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna make that myself. And you know how I like the black speed knobs on like the Les Paul and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I bought this. Let me show it to you. All right. And I'm sorry if I disappointed anyone that thought they were going to listen to that amp, but I really do think it's going to make some. Oh, there you go. That's cool. Yeah. How much for that?
143.81.
Okay. Well,
oh, get this.
I think this is
$30.59 to ship a pedal.
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
Oh, well, hold on.
Unless
it's coming from Lignato, Italy.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's all right. So I bought this because I think Brent remembered me talking about this, right, Brent? That on the door, I'm going to put something on the door.
I thought you were gonna. Is that it?
So I didn't buy the official one.
Okay,
I'm going to do it
right
myself.
yeah.
I've
No,
got
I
the
got you
metal
now.
punches, and I'm going to do the metal punches on it so that it goes to 11. And then, you know, put the white wax in it or whatever, crayon, and then it'll be like a speed knob that goes to 11 on my door. You can buy the actual thing like that, but it doesn't look like very good quality. And I thought I'll just do it myself, and I bought an entire set with a deadbolt and everything because I'm going to put a deadbolt on this door too. So
It'd be cool to put a little piece of thin plastic over it or plexiglass or something, just a little thing around it to make get the writing underneath it.
Well, I might because I'm gonna actually I have some punches here that are ironically they're in the office and they're the perfect kind, and I'm gonna punch it into the metal, right? So I'm gonna properly draw it out, put it on there right, and then punch it out, punch it in, and then fill it in, and then I could even shoot some lacquer over it and make it shiny.
There you go. That'd be cool. Yeah,
that would be cool, right? So it looks like a speed knob, right? So Ryan says he needs lots of goodies, but RJ Ronquillo and Tommy Shaw picks. Yeah, you want those? Okay, I'll give you a RJ. Let me throw an RJ in there because I got a couple of those. All right, Ryan, you're the man because Ryan's sending me a bunch of sword stuff soon. All right, here you go. I'll throw in this one. The RJ Ronquillo pick. Yeah, I know you're a watcher of his stuff too, So Tommy Shaw, RJ Ronquillo, Van Halen pick, Herco style, right? Max grip type. One of those funky black one of these picks. And I'll toss in some Namschwag stuff too, But we're saving the rainbow strings for Ron's guitar. That's for sure. We're gonna keep those in house here, so we've got those built. These strings, I think I'll just send these to you, Ron, because I can't make heads or tails of what these are anyway, and I think maybe to some kid on some guitar that'll be useful. I wouldn't get those. And then, hey, Ryan, did you say what size? Do you want the 12s or you want the 13 or the 11s? Oh, it's 11s. What did I say 13s for? So 11s or 12s, one or the other. That or that. All right, let me know in the chat. Yeah, James E, right? We are all gifted, one form or way or another. Absolutely. After party hang link, right? I wish. It's a work week. I got to go to bed. And it's I'm going to be giving away a little secret here. It's coconut massage time after this. I even wrote a song about this. Coconut massage. Coconut oil. We're getting P. Diddy'd. We're going to P. Diddy down tonight.
I
Glad I'm
sent
not
you.
invited.
I missed Johnny hitting the button on time. Anyway, there we go.
Laz, I sent you a link. Don't show it.
All right. On WhatsApp?
Yeah, but look at that.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, look at the price.
Hold on. I got to click on it to look at the price. Right. Okay, here we go. Oh, my God.
No neck. Everything else.
Loaded body only. Okay. That's still a freaking deal.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. That's nice. Wow. Does it have more than one picture? That would be nice.
No, well, it's just you get the pickups, the tremolo,
right,
the
right.
you get everything but the neck and tuners.
Right. And what kind of detail does it give you? Does it have any more? Well, it's an Indonesia one, so that's cool. It says everything is slight marks or scratches, but fully functional. Yeah, this is the stock kind of blah blah in there. From El Campo or Acampo, California. Sold item as is described, but with very little descriptive information. So it doesn't really tell you much.
But for that price, it's well worth it.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, with a neck, they go for around 5.5. So if you throw a neck on there, it's going to cost. Yeah, there's some going for around 400 here. In a case, even like this one. That one's nice, transparent amber one for $450. But it says local pickup only. 2020 though. Well, still good, Wolfgang. Yeah. I mean, they're cool. I'm not going to poo-poo it, you know. There's one here with the neck for like $480. The same exact thing with the neck. Which, you know, when you think about it, because it's got that Floyd bridge, you want to have that matching nut for it, I guess. So if you have to find a neck with the nut, that's not necessarily going to be easy, is it? I don't know. I like the gold one. There's a gold one here that's pretty cool. And there's an art standard Bumblebee version that's like $600. Anyway, yeah, it seems like there's a lot of them in like, yeah. Well, you know, I don't know. I'd rather get one of the new Wolfgang guitars, one of the SA126s. But I was a little disappointed that this next round, when they came out this year, they just came out with this like lower level line made in where, India or China or something, or where are they made?
I would have bought one if they, or I would have thought about buying
Indonesia.
one if they didn't have the two-piece neck. The two-piece neck really bothers me, especially with the roasted neck, and they don't match, and it just looks not good to me. It's kind of a deal breaker.
Yeah. Yeah, I get you, James. We're all gifted, man. I've got gifted people in my family too. Yeah, ask for more photos. Right? Cece says, "Show us." Well, Ron's asking me not to, so I'm going to abide by Ron's rules.
Thank you.
That's the way I play. Homie, don't do that. In that show. I very much miss being around most of them fellas. They meant a lot to me. Oh, yeah. Brent, you show Laz those photos you took in the music shop up by me.
Yeah, I showed him a couple of them, yeah.
I think he showed me some. Yeah.
There's a pre-Gibson Epiphone there. That was hollow body. That was really cool. I didn't take a picture of it, but I wish I would have. There's a 12-string jumbo guild that I had to pretty much run away from because I started playing it, and I was like, nope, I'm going to be out $2,700. So, and then there was like this classical flamenco style guitar that was like a V-shaped flamenco guitar. It was pretty cool. There's a 61 Les Paul that I sent you. I showed you that one.
Ryan's nailing all the trivia tonight.
right on.
Now Ron keeps sending me
stuff. They had a couple really nice Gretches there. They were pretty killer.
What is that?
It was a cool shop. It was like you walk into the shop and it's just packed with stuff. You can't even hardly walk through it. It's just like packed with stuff.
With the bracket, everything.
Yeah, that looks weird. Bracket. Why not just clip it on your headstock like everyone does?
No, that's about this big.
That's too big.
No.
No. I'd rather have it on my pedal board.
If there's any other pictures I sent you real quick.
You?
Well, from the guitar.
The time that you sent it to me? Let me see. Let's find it. Instagram probably, right?
No, just on your text number.
Oh, okay. Let me go look.
I got to run. I just got a text.
All right. Good
night, everybody. Last, thanks
my
for
sweetie's already walking around outside. I can hear.
Hey, take care, man. Good to see you.
We're just hanging a little extra long. Thanks for coming on, Ron. And
you're welcome.
Good night. Good night. All right, let's see. Brent, pictures. Let's see. It's been a while because we've been sending all kinds of stuff back and forth here. There's cold brew. I sent you some pictures of. I sent you the. Oh, I forgot to even show you guys that. I got this at Russian River. It's a picture album of Pieces of 8. That was very cool. Sticks. Good night, Peggy. Good night, Ron. Good night, James. Good night, Ryan. Oh my God. All right. Before that. Oh, okay. Here we go. Yeah. All right. Check this out, you guys.
So it's an Epiphone before they were owned by Gibson. It was in amazing shape for the year. You know, probably from the 40s or whatever. Maybe before that, but probably from the 40s.
Look at that, man. It's got the cloud inlays. Man, look at that.
If you haven't played one of those before, those sound so sweet.
Hell
They
yeah,
sound
dude.
really, really good.
Oh yeah. Very nice. Oh, okay, here's that.
'61 Les Paul.
61 Les Paul. A Les Paul, not an SG. Single P90. And this was cool because of the pickups alone, right?
Oh yeah, that was one that had. It was $150 for that guitar, and it has real like old lace sensors in it. Little. I thought it was a pretty cool
lace
guitar.
sensors. That's 80s era, 90s era lace sensors. Is a nice. Those are actually worth that money. And then there's my breakfast one morning.
Looks yummy. They also that same shop that had that lace sensor guitar. That was a separate shop. They also had a Washburn that was basically just like the Photo Flame Strats they made. Were made in Japan. Was just like that except for his $200. It was a really cool guitar.
Wow. Yeah, your music shop in town's got all kinds of cool stuff. Pray tell. Send us some pictures. All right. Well, that's the show, you guys. What do you think? Should we end it here? I'll send these to Ron. Ryan, just send me an email. Which strings, the 11s or the 12s for your acoustic? Which way do you roll? Oh, Johnny's back. Look at that. Chickens are good.
They're delicious.
Hey, what's up, Johnny Bean?
Which one do you eat, Margaret or?
Hey, it's been a while, dude.
The Bean returns.
Yeah.
Bean is a little fuzzy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. No, do you see? Like your camera's fuzzy. I don't know. Do the paper thing, like.
I'm not fuzzy.
Okay. I think. Okay.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, dude?
So who won?
So, guess.
Yeah,
I'll give you a hint. 11 be fine.
11s? Oh, you're sending them strings?
He's getting a pack of acoustic strings too. And a smorgasbord of stuff in the mail. So there you go. That's the show, y'all. Y'all.
Y'all.
I'm going to put it right in this bag that has the, what does it say? Just because it was funny during the show. The six
go do some cardio before my gym closes.
The ATAR players and guitar bag gainers.
I was at the gym earlier today.
Nice.
I was on one of those bikes, and then the walking.
Mm-hmm.
You're not supposed to run. Running's not good, is what I'm hearing.
That's not true. As a matter of fact, I'll send you a video of an expert on the subject, and who says that that's totally wrong.
Is it you?
No, it's an actual. Johnny, I did say an expert.
Hey, everybody, this is Muscle Therapy Laz.
Should have clarified. Actually, I do know
Johnny,
quite
one
a bit
thing
about I do know quite a bit about that stuff, though. I did
Sorry if I was laughing right into the microphone. One thing about that, about running, you want to make sure your hips are strong first. So if you are going to do some running, make sure your hips are strong first, and that'll help a lot too. Because that's one thing I'm working on right now. We're increasing my hip strength so I can be more mobile. Because that's one workout a lot of guys forget because it's just natural for guys to forget
Another thing about it is that, believe it or not, Johnny.
Good night, Janice, the intern. And yeah, Ryan Hall says it's bad on the knees. That's what I'm hearing. Is like when you run. I heard this from an expert, actually, not you, but somebody else. They said that when you run, the longer you run, the more weight you're putting on the more you're stressing your body. Like the longer you run.
Okay.
Is that true?
Yeah. Absolutely.
But not all.
But then it's also it's like when you have micro tears, then they, you eat, have your collagen, have your protein, and that stuff rebuilds stronger than it was before. So you can do that longer and more. So it's like, it's a balancing act,
It is something that humans were made to do, and we evolved to do. And if done properly, it's actually really good.
Is it true that running is bad on your health and legs and knees?
I'm going to send you this thing. It says Harvard professor
That's a bit of a
revealing
myth.
the 7
running
big
can put
lies
stress
about
on your joints,
exercise,
like your
sleep,
knees and
running,
hips. it's not inherently bad for them.
Cancer
In
and
fact,
sugar.
studies show that regular running can actually strengthen your joints and lower
There
your
you
risk
go.
of osteoarthritis. The key is to build up your
Ah.
mileage gradually and listen to your body. If you're new to running, it might be a good idea to start with a run-walk
AI has
program.
been listening to me,
That'll
man.
give your body time to adjust. Also, make sure you have good running shoes that fit well and offer enough support. Do you have any specific concerns about your knees or joints?
Drink a lot
It's all about running, using the proper running technique. There's bad
The AI is
ways
taking
of
over.
running
Help!
and
Help!
good ways of running. Do it. Hey, Marcia Murray, we waited around long enough. Right on, where you at? Exactly, right? I just said that. Some stress is good. There's good stress, by the way. And exercise is probably one of the best good stresses that nearly 50% of Americans never...
You say Americans?
Partake. Americans, like United States.
Americans.
Believe it or not, 50% of Americans never, ever have ever even exercised. In other words...
Look at
Americans.
Crazy.
I need to go check my front door. I'll be right
statistic. But this is Johnny.
That's normal, huh? You're like, oh.
I just sent the link to you, Johnny. It's a Harvard professor, an expert on the subject. And,
I'm good.
And he's dealing with the 7.
I'll tune in Sunday morning for this speech.
Nah, I'm not talking health. Well, I could. But the bottom line is that it's not necessarily bad for you, but you do have to do it the right way, and that's part of it too. Yeah. Believe it or not, you can run wrong. Wrong, run. You know the song?
No.
Are you
going to play that one in your band?
I can create it for the band.
Ron.
You so all right.
Yeah. Run. I run away. All right. We're stealing songs. All right. So you guys, it was fun. It was real. It was real fun. And we had fun. I think it was real. Was it real, Johnny? I think it was real.
I don't know.
We're here. It seems real.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a simulation. We'll talk about that too. Run. Run. That's fine. Anyway. All right, we went long, as I promised. It was worth it. It was fun. I had a great time. I hope you guys did too. What is that?
For
Bug
sure.
in my room. Like a little fruit fly.
Yeah, sorry I wasn't watching the chat. Everybody that was saying nice things.
Yeah, man.
Right on.
Yeah, we're all in a simulation anyway, right?
Yes.
Player
we
one.
are. Dude, that fly flew out of the back of that amplifier. So
yes, we are. You're right.
I'd be careful.
The spiders weren't doing their job.
All right, see if you know this reference. Later, turd nuggets.
Yeah. Good night, turd nuggets. All right.
I'll give you $1 if anybody knows that reference.
I do not know. I'm gonna guess probably a '90s movie, and probably with that guy, that Silent Bob dude.
No, but that's a pretty good guess.
Okay.
It was this Adam Sandler movie without Adam Sandler, just all the same guys. It was Grandma's Boy.
Grandma's Boy. Okay, yeah. Right on. All right. Then
why did it block that?
Then we're gonna test the DNA on this pick and on this toothpick, and see who
gross.
To see who previously played through this amplifier.
You're actually holding that somebody's toothpick. Gross.
I just grossed out Johnny.
Yuck.
Johnny's braid just popped out of his ears and went into his ear muffs. All right, you guys. Grandma's Boy, yeah. Right, man? Yeah. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you, man. Thank you, guys. I'm glad you guys.
I think I owe Marcia Murray $1.
Yeah, and boy, I got to tell you, if you have a chance to see Styx before they're gone, catch them, because they are a rocking show. That they killed it, man. They were great. Yeah.
How come you didn't bring me?
I should have, right? I could have.
I mean, it was our birthday.
It was on the Friday night, and I think I might have tossed the opportunity out to you, but you were like, I'm not going all the way out there for that. You know how late it'll be by the time I get home, Laz?
No, that was another time.
Now, if it was at the winery place, then you would go, right? Or if it's in.
Well, I sure enjoyed going. So thank you. That was fun.
And originally, I was going to take Ladany, but her back was killing her, and she just couldn't put up with it. She's like, I can't. I'm like,
so you went by yourself?
So I took Brent. I said, Brent.
Oh, you went?
Yeah, Brent went.
Oh, Brent went?
Yeah, Brent went.
No way. Oh, cool.
He had a great time.
It was really good.
Tommy Shaw riffs right now over there, right?
I really enjoyed listening to some Eagles songs too, because because of certain reasons I don't listen to the Eagles very much anymore. So hearing him rock on that was really it was nice. It was a treat.
He's got that voice and he can play. I mean, he was
going
off the Joe Walsh stuff. That Hotel California. I think that's a different band.
No. Well, it all sounds like that.
Yeah, right? That sounds like Golden Earring to me.
Yeah, I know. That's supposed to be Styx.
Oh, okay. Which Styx song is that? Oh, Renegade, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's also Golden Earrings.
It's also Golden Earrings. With James Woods. So that is why it has a blue light on tonight. The blue on tonight. Mr. Roboto. Okay, we can go out on that. I'll just get us blocked. Why not? Let's get us blocked.
Say it.
Domo. All right, let's go. I'll find it. We'll go out on that.
You know who's in that music video?
Who?
Is it that video? The dude from Fast Times. Oh, you're going to play it? Oh, did you film that?
Oops. Dang it. I'm trying to get the screen there. There we go. Look at...
Is that actually Dennis DeYoung?
Yes, it is.
Oh, is this his version of Styx?
No, this is the entire Styx.
Oh, that
band.
is Tommy Shaw.
This is the band.
So who's actually like original there, though?
Everybody.
No.
Yeah, man. They also had an additional guitarist, the son of one of the guys.
I know that the singer's not original because Laz told me so.
Well, then that's not Dennis DeYoung.
No, this is the original singer. Yeah, it's Dennis DeYoung. Yeah, it is. He's over there singing. The keyboard dude. See that young guy? He's the son of the other dude. See, that's Dennis DeYoung over there.
That's not Dennis DeYoung right there.
That is. His hair's gone gray.
No, that's not.
It is, dude. His voice is totally it. Anyway. Here's Tommy.
That's that white Les Paul I wanted to trade you for that green guitar.
Yeah, right. I don't think it's quite the same one, Johnny.
There's no way that's Dennis DeYoung.
It is, dude. It is. He sang the whole Styx album. The whole. That is it. That was Domo Arigato.
Let me ask Gemini. Gemini, is Dennis DeYoung still in Styx?
Gemini, you're hallucinating again. Bang bang something or another. Bang bang bang. Grand Illusion, dude. They did the entire album. They did the entire Grand Illusion album.
That's not Dennis DeYoung, that guy I just saw.
That is.
Nope, it's not.
All right, I'm going to show you.
You told him it wasn't.
I don't think he's. I think he's hallucinating too, because I never said that. Styx in concert. Who's the singers?
Wait a minute. Is Dennis DeYoung currently in Styx in 2025?
Okay, based on what I found, Dennis DeYoung is no
you
longer
might be
touring
right.
with Styx.
Oh my God,
He hasn't
you're
been
right.
with them
It's
since
the guy
1999, but he does still
Oh my
perform
God,
solo
I
shows
didn't know
sometimes.
that.
Would you like to hear more about Dennis
disappointed
DeYoung's
now.
solo career?
Yes,
It
tell us
literally came
everything.
out of your mouth, Laz.
Oh, wow. Lawrence Gowan. He joined the band in '99.
Okay,
as a
I can
keyboard
tell you
vocal,
about Dennis
taking
DeYoung's
over
solo
vocal
career.
duties.
After leaving
Wow.
Styx, he released
Wow.
a
I had no idea. I totally sounded like him. Wow. Now I'm just.
I literally got that information from
He's
you,
also known
Laz.
for performing Styx songs
tell
on
you
his own.
that?
Do you want to
Are you
know
sure
more
it
about
was
his
me?
albums or his performances?
Wow. I didn't
Yes,
know
tell
that.
us all of it.
All right, Johnny. You just totally crashed.
Okay,
my
Dennis DeYoung had a pretty solid solo career after Styx. He released a
I
bunch
thought
of
he came
albums,
back to
like
them.
Desert Moon in
Or, like, all
1984,
these, like,
which did pretty well.
concerts.
He even had a top 10 hit with Desert Moon, the song. He also did some musical theater
Desert
stuff,
Moon.
writing and starring in a production of The Hunchback of Notre Dame in the 90s.
I remember that he went all into because his wife was pushing him to do Broadway stuff, and Tommy's like, "Oh, dude, come on, we got a working thing here. Why bust it up?" So she Yoko Ono the thing. Anyway, well, here's Dennis DeYoung. So this is why I thought it was him with he was gray haired and all. Wow. Well, I didn't know that, dude. For whatever reason, I thought Dennis DeYoung was back in the band. So you just totally burst my bubble. Ah, that sucks.
Like
Anyway,
the whole time you were like throwing your underwear at
The
that
whole
singer and
time.
stuff, thinking that was
holy
actually
fuck, I
him.
was like,
No, he
throwing
was
my-
literally at the show going like he was literally.
He's like,
at
"That's
the
Dennis
show-
DeYoung over there."
No, at the show he was literally like, "Man, this guy sounds so good. He's not, he's doing his own thing. He's talking about how he wasn't the original singer and how this guy's doing a great job and how he's doing a really
Am
good
I
job."
am I like in a different am I in a parallel universe right now? And I don't remember any of this, but it's possible, I guess. But I might have looked it up or something, but yeah, for whatever reason, right now it's just totally slipping my mind that I thought for sure that was Dennis DeYoung.
Oh, James Z.
Like when you look at him here, with his hair like that, and I thought that was him back with the band. I thought they got back together for like a tour. I didn't know that, so I knew that he'd left the band back in the day, and they broke up and all that. But I thought he was back in with them.
I think AI took over their band.
Yeah, you probably know.
Mr. Roboto is now the leader.
Dude, they rocked it, man. But it is pretty funny. Like, Edward Bikini Men's Underwear. So I don't want to see that. Gemini knows all. Oh, James is like, don't sweat it, man. It's like when Johnny was telling that story today about when Eddie Van Halen met Eric Clapton, and it was like a total letdown. Or he got drunk because he didn't know what to say to him. And then later on, there was something about that album he did with Brian May or whatever, and Eric's like, oh, no, that's not blues. That's not. No.
He's like, that's not blues.
That's crap. That's shit. But he was saying later on, he kind of made it clarified that he was just making the point, right? That even he is that way about his own playing, and he talks that like he's not worthy either, kind of thing. The guy they called God back in the 60s when it came to guitar, right? So that is what it is. I mean, it's very common. We can talk about this on a Sunday show, Johnny, right? When are we going to have you on one day on a Sunday show and talk about all this?
That was actually supposed to be tonight. That's why I'm here.
The trauma of being a guitar, six strings.
I'm ready. Let's.
I know you are. What are you?
What do you want to know? I'll tell you what I do know. That was not Dennis DeYoung singing.
I think you're right. I realize that now, Johnny. All right, goodbye.
Now you're gonna buy what's his name? Those two guitars.
I'm glad I didn't buy like a Dennis DeYoung keyboard thing or something, thinking he signed it. Anyway, yeah, man, right on. All right, good night, you all. I meant not wrong.
Wait, who signed your drum pad?
Oh my God!
like, wait a minute, who's Bill? Who's Bob Smith?
Where did I even put that thing? Oh, I put it back in the
You
bag.
put it in the bag.
Let's see. It says somebody Gowan. Has Tommy Shaw right in the middle. That's all I care about right there.
Yeah, that's proper, right in the middle. I like that.
And then it's that Gowan dude that I thought was Lawrence Gowan. Sticks, year 2025. Anyway, wow. Yeah.
Remind me.
But I
what's
know
the drummer's
that
name again? Remind me. That guy was incredible too.
Great. Yeah. I can't read his writing here. Let's look it up. Hold on. All right, and then we'll end the freaking show. Dale Palmer at the end, of course. What's up, Dale? All right.
Who are the current members of the band Styx
Drummer
in
of the band
2025?
He was the original drummer for
Okay, here's the current lineup for Styx in 2025. James J.Y. Young on guitar, Tommy Shaw on guitar and vocals, Chuck Panozzo on bass, he plays select shows, Lawrence Gowan on keyboards and vocals, Todd Sucherman on drums.
Sucherman, right there.
Who's the singer?
Tommy Shaw and the Gowan dude.
Styx has a few members who handle lead vocals. James J.Y. Young and Tommy Shaw both sing lead.
They're both
and
guitar.
Lawrence Gowan, who plays...
Well, who's the guy that sings the Dennis DeYoung parts?
I guess this Gowan guy. Oh, you're asking.
Well, Lawrence Gowan, the keyboardist, sings the Dennis DeYoung parts. He's been with Styx since 1999 and has a similar vocal range to DeYoung, so he can handle those songs.
Nails it. Fooled me. Anyway, so that's the show, you guys. Thanks for coming.
Who's in the Beatles?
At the end. Who's the fifth Beatle?
The Beatles were John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, and Ringo Starr. Sadly, John and George have passed away. Paul and Ringo are still with us. Do you have a favorite Beatles song?
Happy Birthday?
Today's your birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Since you brought it up,
No.
Do you want to hear more about the...
No, I don't. Goodbye.
That's funny. See, I'm telling you, you can't trust her, Gemini. Anyway, I'm going to hit the hay. Oh. The best part is those cherries that sit in the bourbon and just soak it up.
Oh, wow.
At the end, you get to eat those.
That crawled in there earlier when you weren't looking. Came out of that back of that amp.
Well, I gestated.
The fly dropped it in there.
The bourbon probably came with the amp.
The bird bin. The bird bin.
The bourbon. The bird bin. What's the bird bin, Johnny?
Peggy, you're still here.
Jim can play some drums. Oh, yeah, I can play drums too. Time to go diddy up, says Alex. Yeah, get out the coconut massage. Go watch. Go watch Johnny Bean. It's much more.
That's tomorrow night.
That's tomorrow night. Go watch him tomorrow night. Watch part 1 before part 2, so you know what part 2 is about. Right? Peggy's still here. She's still alive. She hasn't laughed herself to death yet. It's almost happening to Johnny right now. Look how red his face is getting. He's about to pop. All right. Hey, guys. Thanks for coming on. It was fun. It was real. It was fun. It was real fun. Glad we did another giveaway. Ryan won again. Ryan's like the big winner lately. He won twice in the last month, I think, or 2 months. And then, Joe Walsh. Wow. Joe Walsh can play. Man, that guy's a player. Love that guy's playing. All right, man. Until next time. What do you say? The secret to tone?
Keep it real.
Yeah, keep it real. The secret to tone is in your mind, but the feel comes from your heart. Put them together with musical instruments and with some friends, and rock on, my friends. Until next time, which is going to be Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, and in Timbuktu, probably like 3 a.m. Catch the Music is Therapy show, where we'll have Johnny Beyond, the guest, on the couch, telling us all his secrets, why he is the way he is. Until then, be good or be good at it. Laters. And play us out. Play us out, Brent.
if I was plugged in